Hi! Damn it! One of these days I'll be ready. I heard it, and I was like, someone else is going to take this.
Fine.
Wait, are you happy birthday? Is it your birthday?
No. 16 months.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that.
That's great.
It could be his
16-month
birthday.
streak. Pretty
Oh
sure
my
it's
god,
streak.
the official Keanu
We're going
Reeves finds a seat
streaking.
quietly. I don't know if
The
that's...
official Keanu Reeves.
Wait, is
I'm
that-
sure it's live, but thanks and welcome. Oh, there's a whole bunch of new names
Who
in
said
here.
official
I'm
Keanu
rodeo.
Reeves?
This is the
Did we get rated? Where are those friends?
Where's official Keanu Reeves?
Right
I can't look at
there.
everything. I forgot.
Bro.
Wait. You're breathtaking.
We're going streaking. Oh, thank you, Mitchie. You heard it.
Ah, crap.
We don't have the.
What happened?
We don't have
We
our
died?
little.
Audio is
No,
off.
it's
We're gonna lose the
comments.
official
Have
Keanu
mine.
Reeves if our
I
audio is off.
know. We got to get our
Oh.
crap together, guys.
How
if we're
about
going to
now?
entertain
How about
Keanu.
that now? How about that now?
You're making
it
worse.
So mean.
You.
It's that thing that streams
I'll-
stuff.
Ellie, own it, and a thriller.
For this, you must pay.
Oh my god, I love the official Keanu Reeves. He said we're all
Reeves. We're
breathtaking.
all breathtaking.
Oh, thanks,
That's because I'm
Keanu.
out of breath, because I am old and doing activities.
But you're not that old.
So you
you're right.
Exercise is
literally
life.
have been taking of breath.
This is what you get for exercising.
Took it.
Always tired.
I want to adjust.
Well, everyone, welcome to what I think is week 18, potentially episode 17. What?
I don't know.
This is week 17?
I have no idea.
This
Yes.
is...
Week 17, episode
Week
16.
16. Ooh.
Wait, no, you're
Oh,
right.
they can't find the
Thank
sound.
you to us, too.
18. Thank you, Stir Fry.
Oh,
Thank
sorry,
you
Ryan.
for the...
Oh, you just
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, everyone else. That was an instinct to fuck with him. I didn't mean to hurt you all.
I saw the woo. I just naturally thought that was.
Hardliner.
Yeah.
2.5 months at TwitchCon. We will see you there.
Whoa, so close.
I saw the woo, so I instantly thought that was a Ric
Cactuars
Flair
of
woo.
Some 2 full-term pregnancies.
Rated influence.
Wonder if I can get the
Hooray.
whole.
May I show?
Chat to
May I
say,
show them
"Woo!"
on my shirt?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna show.
Oh, yeah, they can't see it.
Wait,
all right,
it's
she's got a green shirt.
Are y'all ready?
What's
Yeah.
happening? What are you showing? What is that?
Eevee.
Pokemon.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
What do you think it was?
What is
I
that?
don't.
I'm more curious
I
about
don't know Pokemon. I'm so sorry. I just know Charizard, and he's cool.
He's a dragon.
He's a dragon breathe fire.
Even love.
Oh,
I get 2 woos. I'll see you guys. I'll see y'all.
Anyway, hi fam.
hi, everybody.
Yeah. Hey,
So, week
Something.
17. Week 17.
Week 17.
Episode
Episode
16.
Oh.
Sounds
now we're
good.
off.
I don't know. I'm just going to stop calling them now. 'Cause I don't know anymore. I'm missing a page of notes, and it's completely ruined me for the rest of my life.
Yep. I don't have my iPad, so here we are.
So where we left off, our wonderful heroes.
Who are we?
Oh, who are we? Let's do that. Hi, I'm Danny. I'm your DM. Extra disorganized today.
Yay!
There's
Oh my gosh, DM are also your initials. I
know,
just realized
DM
that.
squared.
Just realized that, sorry.
I also
I'm the Danny Master. I'm the Dungeon Montooth, if you will. Eating it.
Oh, I like that. You know I do. The Danny Masters. Yes.
Why is that not your Instagram handle?
It's too long. That's the problem with my name. That's why I'm always like D Montooth on things. I'm only Danny Montooth, I think, on...
And you don't really go
Twitter.
by Dan.
No,
No,
I
you're
never
not a
called that. It's
No.
weird.
You're a
It's
Dan.
weird. I'm
It
not a
is.
Daniel either. I mean,
No.
I am a Daniel, but...
No, you're Danny.
Oh, speaking of Instagram, I changed my Instagram name.
Oh, you did?
Fancy now.
Oh, what is it now?
It's with the underscores, Haley on the mic, like M-I-C.
K-E-Y.
Brainwashed.
Jinx.
There.
Jinx it up.
Oh, it's like all dashes. Maybe I should change it. Is that
Oh,
too
all
many dashes?
dashes?
Yeah, it's like Haley dash on
Dashes.
dash.
Wait.
Oh, it's underscores?
Right?
Haley
Underscores?
Dashes are
On
underscores.
underscore. Dash or underscore?
Maybe I need to change it because
Maybe.
apparently it's
On
too.
the
This was a
mic?
road
Is it
test,
like that?
guys.
Is it like
I'm
this?
missing all these awesome comments.
Is that it?
Yeah,
in the
that's
comment?
it.
This
Yeah.
should get out. That's
It's
funny.
Rena, hi!
I see you, Daily Nightshade. I see you.
But maybe this was the road test. Maybe I need to get rid of some of the underscores. Maybe it's too many
out
underscores.
Rena. She's in our improv.
I'll take a poll.
hanging outy
And
troop.
she's awesome.
She's
So
awesome.
y'all should, like, find her on the things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll find the things.
I think she's Arena Yoga everywhere.
I
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
I need to
yeah.
comment on Cactus Stir Fry's comment real fast.
You
for
are Haley _on_the_Mike_.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So I would
That's a
change
lot
that
of
to
a lot of
just
underscores.
What should I change it to?
Something easier.
Haley _
On the mic.
Cactus Stir Fry. That's funny that you chose
Copy
like
that.
heroes and Nitsage because my football coach used to come in here and be like, men, shavers. So it's pretty funny. So well done on that.
maybe like Haley Leo or something.
I know, but that was just so
was like a-
boring.
Oh, that's cute.
Hooray! So that's all of us, and also you can all interact with the story if you so choose. It's been a hell of a hoot so far.
Hell of a hoot.
A heck of a hoot, I tell
A
you.
hoot of a hawk.
Goodness.
Hakana hakana.
Stop.
Ham hock and a split pea. I don't know. Anyway, it's delicious, by the way. Wow. All right. So sorry,
Off
everybody.
to a great start.
I've had a long day. Don't you sigh at me. So every $5 you can give our players a blessing. So Sahlen's blessing is it allows them to add. Your hands are busy.
I'm using my elbow.
Follow her. Follow the bouncing elbow. So at every $5 you can add a blessing to any of our players, which allows them to add a D6 to any check, roll, damage, anything. And if they so apply that blessing, I cannot mess with it as the DM. For every $10, you can give them rerolls into the pool of rerolls that's collective for all of them that they can pull from and use at their leisure to better their chances of success. Every $15, you can give me a reroll, which allows me to force them to reroll things, but they cannot force a reroll on anything that has a blessing.
He always targets my natural 20s. It's
do.
really mean.
It is.
I
agree.
really do. And every $25, you can drop a character. Sometimes they last for a few seconds. Sometimes they last for a while. Paragon Tiny Toes has survived quite a lot.
He's still with us.
Everyone else has kind of disappeared.
Wait, was he a character that was dropped?
He was
Yes.
dropped.
Who
Yes.
dropped you? Who dropped you?
Who originally dropped Tiny Toes? Because he's been dropped twice. 2 different times he's come up.
Dude, whoever did the Tiny Toes, you were like my favorite because Tiny Toes is just the best.
Paragon's pretty amazing.
And then at every $100, we will drop a large monster like a boss battle, something that is a legitimate threat on its own to them. So regardless of what else is going on in the battle, this thing could easily slaughter the party. That's how I gauge those things.
Real close.
Just so you know. Story-wise, last week these two finally officially completed their task. So Bubo and Nitsage, they were able to successfully escort Wisp Walker to the West Plains
guy.
to see all the hills, and thankfully because of a Cyclops who was on the other side, who was freed and
hills
so
were alive.
swooned-ish by Starheart.
I know.
He changed sides, gave all the information that was necessary to Wisp. He collected it all in his notes, and now they're going back to Copperforge to deliver this information to the Queen, also so that Nitsage and Bubo can complete their contract with the Mercenaries Guild that they made with Snip's Cutlass, which had they failed, they probably would have died. And then Aura Stone, she was able to free most of who was still left alive of the Forgotten.
Not
Except
most.
for one.
Two.
And one was botched and died instantly because of the collars.
Yeah, that was really sad.
That was rough. That was rough. Granted, I made that hard. I did use some rerolls on that.
Several.
Also, current reroll thing is y'all have 0.
Yeah.
I have 3.
Okay.
Down to blessings. Bubo, you have 1. Nitsage, you have 2. Aura, you have none. And Starheart, you have 2.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
I'm gonna write that down. Still have 2 blessings.
And as for souls, Nitsage, you have 3 souls remaining that you must collect to complete your dark contract with Kelrek, and 2 days to complete it. Otherwise, you have to answer to a very angry, powerful being.
I feel like I'm gonna meet
It's
him
his
anyway.
wife.
Waka waka.
Yakety schmackety-doo.
Cha-cha.
Should be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Whoa, Krun the Barbarian! How the hell are you? We're just gonna pause the stream here. Hi, Krun! How have you been? These are new friends. That's Andrew. Well, you probably know Andrew.
Oh, we didn't introduce ourselves,
That's
I guess.
Justin.
did,
That's
no.
Haley. No, we did.
Oh.
Did we?
No.
Fuck me. Let's do that. I'm Danny, your DM, and then I cut everybody off.
did.
I sure did. I sure did.
Oh, now you're
We're
remembering.
super
start
cats
with you.
today.
Oh, me. I'm Andrew. I play Boobo, a Quailir elf with a heart beast named Dumaril.
I'm Justin. I play Nitsage, a Quailir. What's
That's what you sound like.
Quailir with a heart beast also named Hailstorm. And I'm cursed right now.
Cursed right now.
He's like cursing.
Mike Curry. Yes, there it is.
Hello, I'm Haley. I play Captain Aura Stone. She is a tiefling rogue / warlock.
And a badass.
Thank you.
She's such a badass.
It's your turn.
Oh, I thought we were gonna expound more.
Oh.
So I was like,
You expound to your heart's content
okay,
until I
I'm
deem it
super
too
quick.
much.
To your
Okay,
star
my
heart's
name's
content.
Starheart. I play a gnome cleric who kind of thinks she's a rogue and she likes to drink.
She really does like to drink.
She
I
really
didn't plan
does.
for that.
When
and
did
then
she
it
do the
just
cleric
kind of-
stuff, though? That's what I
Organic.
want to know.
She's done it. She's healed.
No,
she heals.
I
his
healed
cleric
The
stuff.
ogre.
I
Healed the
The
giant.
No,
Cyclops.
I
The
saved
Cyclops.
you from like the verge of death.
I've never been even close to dying.
No, there was one time we were underwater and then you were like, oh no, and I'm like, Shazam.
Oh, that's true. That was a long time ago. I forgot we went underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missed that. Must have been sleeping
I
that
throw my
day.
It's after the
out, I'm like,
meteor.
pew, pew.
Oh,
Yeah.
the meteor. Right. So art doesn't shank me in my sleep. Yeah. Hold on. Getting back
I like how
into
someone
things.
called us felted friends made of flesh.
Ugh.
Oh my god, that sounds like
Some
a
Flesh
curse
golem.
me off.
like a horror movie.
But I want the
Yeah.
curse.
Yeah.
Your water levels are tight.
I want to make one. I'm going to make a meat puppet.
Yeah. Out of
puppet?
meat?
Okay, see, I like felted friends made of flesh more than meat.
Oh, Danny, a bacon buddy. A bacon
A
buddy.
bacon buddy.
Yeah.
I should know this. I don't.
No, that's what he would be a meat felted
just made
friend,
it up.
but he's
Oh!
a bacon buddy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought it was a reference. I was like,
no.
Bacon buddy.
No, that would be what he would be made
I'm
of.
imagining,
Using
I'm
real
imagining
meat.
this in my brain, and it's
Sure.
great.
I mean, I'm going to eat that.
It'd be like Gaga.
Right.
I'm eating them. I'm eating them.
I like it.
All right. Back to the story. So all of you are now kind of riding back in silence, with the exception of the Cyclops, who's just lumbering slowly alongside.
Who sits by Haley? That's hilarious.
You all,
My coworker Daniel.
Oh, it's
I'm
fine.
listening, Danny.
it's okay.
Sorry.
So no, you all rested well, considering all of the extra dead people. A large chunk of your army, of course, is now deceased. All that survived was two of the mounted guard, two of the forgotten, and Clack Grant are also okay. Wisp Walker is fine; he's still finishing up notes. The Cyclops walks alongside you, heading to Copper Forge as well.
But
Jeez.
Grant and the two slaves are no longer with us.
Oh, you're right. Grant went away with the two slaves to the west to Moon something Bay.
God. Oh.
Half Moon Bay?
Mooncrest Bay.
Mooncrest Bay.
Mooncrest
That's what I
Bay,
needed.
where your ship is waiting, should you need it. And yeah. Oh yeah, Kron, don't worry. Ryan's right here, so you can yell at him.
Yeah, insult away, Kron, insult away.
Is Twinkle Toes with us? Tiny Toes. It's Tiny Toes
Yes,
with us.
Paragon Tiny Toes is also riding silently back with the party. Even his mood is somewhat dim.
Yeah.
And my cousin man.
And Clack.
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 Yeah, Clack is with you as well. It is a safe journey back. You really didn't travel that far from the mountain, which is disconcerting in itself, considering how close all of those camps were.
Yeah.
But you approached the main gate, which is the southern gate of the mountain. People have been waiting for you to return, but obviously not this early, and also not this slim of a company. The gates open. You're let inside.
How's that
You know,
Cyclops looking?
They count heads. He actually he's able to duck into the main gate. If you had taken the west gate, you wouldn't have been able to get
Wait,
in,
didn't
or the
we?
live gate.
No, because you said that he could fight on our side, right? That you were gonna. Were you trying to hire him?
Yeah, so like,
I couldn't remember if we did that or if we let him go, like if we
well, it
freed him.
sounds like he came with us.
Okay.
Because I
I'm
think
just
we
trying
were
to
going to
remember.
say, oh, go live in the mountains. And it's like, oh, because of the way he looks, he's not going to be accepted anywhere.
It's like, where is he going to go?
Where's he going to
Yeah.
go?
Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah, he's hanging
right.
with us.
And we can't
sure.
make him like a Cyclops wife. You know, like Frankenstein it
Make him one?
to get.
I mean, you could.
We haven't.
They did that with
one.
Frankenstein's monster.
We haven't
like,
explored
if you
that
wanted to
option
wa-
yet.
Okay,
I
yeah, I'm
mean,
not
you
gonna
have
make
all
it.
the
He did
parts to do
mention
that?
like the giants, the ogres,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
trolls, and the other hill folk all sort of live there. Cyclops as well.
Yeah.
They roam the western hills. That's just their land.
So he's with us.
They're solitary generally. unless it's
Just don't get her an Abby normal
I mean,
brain.
we
Abby
can
something.
we can ask Klaxon to make a
No.
Robot, a robot wife.
a robot Cyclops.
all right. So you're welcomed in. The gates close behind you. Cyclops is looking around with really nowhere to go. He's too big for a place meant for gnomes.
No more
He
to
can't
go.
fit into any building. He's just standing on the main disc, just looking around. Yeah.
That's a great one.
Remember I had the Gilbert Gottfried sword?
Yes.
I got rid of that, right?
You
Yeah.
did.
Right, so I'm missing one of my one of my short swords, so I only
gave
have
you-
one, right?
He gave you a replacement that
So I-
not as fancy, and then
Okay.
you still technically, I think, have the Fran Drescher sword. You
Good
did not
God.
ditch that
I think.
one.
Well, I think I'd like to go visit Klaxon and get my swords fixed back to what he had originally given me.
Okay.
So that would be on my agenda.
Okay. Anyone else's agendas?
I'll have an agenda with the Assassin's Guild and Hush.
Okay.
I'll just go find a captain the guard and let them know that the Cyclops is not going to cause any harm. He is an ally.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. I'm going to the Assassin's Guild.
Are we letting each other know where we're going?
Actually, I'm going to let Bugo know and probably, well, I'll role play that out.
Yeah, we'll see. This is just
Because my
players to
plan
players.
is to follow you.
Perfect. Okay.
Get like a pint and then follow.
Are you separating, or are you all going to travel together? Did you have anything you wanted to accomplish? Oh, you said you were going to the guards to talk about the Cyclops.
Yeah.
Did we learn
That could be
his
a quick
name?
thing, though.
Which one?
The Cyclops. Did we ask what his? Oh, that was so rude of us. We should do that now.
Yeah. So they're. I mean, everyone's kind of continuing about their business. They see that Wiskwalker is okay. Also, I would also, as just a DM, remind you that you should probably go and turn in your contract
Yes.
at the Mercenaries Guild.
Oh,
with
the Mercenaries
Snips,
Guild.
With Snips Cutlass.
Oh, Snips. Oh.
Yes, yes, we need to do
Yes,
that.
we definitely need to do that before anything. So we
Oh,
gotta
you
get
think we
this-
should just do that right away?
I mean,
What about my swords?
But we want to
Super
get the
important.
black mark off of us.
This one's
Bubo.
really annoying.
But Bubo, the black mark, we're cursed.
Oh, right, yes. Let's get rid of that.
Let's. It'll be a quick, in and out. Here you go. He's safe, and then.
No more contracts.
Well,
You're not going to take another one.
it was your
You're
fault.
done taking contracts.
You started this.
You've already got sword arm. You're done taking contracts.
No, you're very right about that. You're very right. Okay.
Don't let me take a contract.
Oh, well,
And I won't let you take one.
You guys are
Deal?
accountability buddies.
deal, buddy.
Yes.
Are you both following us to the Mercenaries Guild?
Do you want to go?
We need to get this black spot removed.
You need to get that black spot removed.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that one.
Starheart, why don't you come with me? I think we also do need to discuss things with the Queen as to what we saw with Wiskwalker.
Yeah, Queen Schmeen, okay.
All right.
Hey,
Thank you.
watching you.
And
Why is,
yes,
why is she watching you?
well, I don't think she trusts me anymore.
She's like this big.
But she's very fierce.
Yeah. She drinks a lot, though.
Well, to each his own. I murder, so I guess we're all on the same page.
We all murder.
Oh, okay.
Just saying. Just saying.
Wait, what?
We kind of killed a bunch of orcs
Well,
earlier.
that was
Hey, hey,
that was battle.
I saved a Cyclops, okay? Me and, oh dear. Starheart! You!
What is your name? What is your name?
In orc.
Orcish.
Curb.
He says his name is Curb.
Cab.
Cab? Excuse me. It's,
Cab.
I haven't. It's
Yeah.
Rusty language.
Is it curb or cab?
It's definitely cab.
Definitely cab. It's
Yes.
definitely
I speak
curb.
Orc
With
too,
a
by
C
the way, so
or
I
a
know.
K? Is it like a menacing cab or like
It's a menacing cab.
You know
Hey,
what?
look at him. He's pretty menacing. It's a menacing cab with a K.
I should have
Medicine
called him
cab?
Phil.
Yes, medicine cab. You heard me.
Starheart?
Oh no.
Yeah, no, he's saying it.
That's pretty accurate. It's
Starheart?
Thunder. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's what orc. It's orc enough for
You're
you.
now
It's pretty
Donna
accurate.
to him. That's what it sounds like. Donna.
Oh, take it. She'll
The-
bring our
the-
buddy friend with us?
Cab.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna.
Cab.
I know where we can
Aura.
Yes.
Oh no.
Nitsage.
Just pats you on the head.
Yes, very good.
And I'm Bilbo. Bilbo. Nailed it. Look at that. It's perfect.
That was perfect.
Yeah,
that was
he's pretty
really,
good.
Really good.
Excellent.
I know where we can take him while we go see the queen.
Can I make a history check if he'll fit through the tubes and up the levels?
With your eyeballs, there's no way in hell. His finger would barely fit in one of the tube entrances.
Copy that.
Yeah.
Wait. Question for the GM.
Yeah.
Could we walk him to the Tequila Mockingbird?
You could walk him to it, he wouldn't be able to fit in the door.
But he could still partake of their grog, yeah?
Yeah, you'd have to sit outside, but yeah.
Well, that's like my home turf. though.
All right.
We could take him for a pint.
You know where he had a lot of fun? In the pits.
I was thinking about
You
that.
know where
He's
your
probably as big as
face
a pig.
could have a lot of fun?
Go on.
In my fist.
Yeah?
I'm just kidding, but I'm watching you.
Is that a promise?
Well, why don't we take him to the pub and then while we're running our errands and then when we're back, maybe we'll let him see if he wants to be in the fighting pits. Although he has been a slave his entire life, I don't know if he's going to want to
Well,
fight in the
I don't
pit.
know if he's going to sit there and do underwater basket weaving either, but
What's
we have to
that?
find something
We'll
to
fill
do.
a horse trough with ale and let him have at it.
That sounds like a good time.
Actually, that sounds like a really bad idea. Letting
That
a
sounds like
Cyclops
a
get drunk
really
in
good
a mountain
time.
full of gnomes.
Also sounds super expensive. That's a lot of ale.
Oh no, I have a tab going, remember, Nitsage?
Oh, yes. Right, about that.
Anyway, buddy, let's go get rid of this black spot, shall we?
Yes.
So we're splitting up, following you two to the Mercenaries Guild first.
All right, well, after you.
Well, you don't like the tube still?
No, just, going into the mercenaries.
Oh, right. All right, into the tubes we go.
Yep. So you get to the Mercenary Guild with no real issue. This time they let you in. They're expecting you. Again, not so soon, but here you are. You see Snips again out in the back in front of that giant mural of himself. You see him holding a slightly smaller mural of you. A portrait of you. That's the one that you ordered. You're taking half pay so that you get a portrait of yourself.
Totally forgot I did that.
I did too.
Which is great because I was just going to say, I've got to get me one of those portraits.
But it is-
look!
It is.
Good, I'm going to play that
It is
one.
fierce, though. It is a beautiful portrait. Dumaril is on your shoulder, on the expanded shoulder, pauldron thing that you have that he perches on, and he's just looking off into the sunset. Sunset's not the sunset. Sunset's behind you. You're all backlit. The feathers are. It's beautiful oil painting. It's obscene how nice it is, and you just look regal as shit. You're clearly wearing clothes that you could never afford. Someone else obviously stood in for you to pose for this, but they got your face right, so that's really all that matters.
Or is it like a Flynn Rider where he's like, oh, my nose could have been a little...
Flawless.
It's flawless.
Gnomish artisans.
That's
They're
amazing.
very-
I've got to get me one of those giant... Oh, my God! My portrait, look! It's
Welcome back,
finished.
gentlemen.
Oh. Is Mr. Snips?
Yes.
I see you've got my portrait.
Oh yes, we've had your payment ready before you left, actually.
Excellent.
Well, we're all set.
I heard. Yes, Wisp Walker will be delivering his notes to the Queen presently. And yes, your payment. I believe it was 300 for you.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
150 and a portrait for you.
And a portrait.
There you are.
And a treat.
His hands stay clasped in front of him, and two people working for him hand you your payments. Now present your contracts.
I hold out my hand.
He just waves his hand over.
Hold out your hand.
Oh, yes.
He waves his hand over the coins in your palms, and they both turn to Electrum, basically saying that they are inactive and you are now safe.
Excellent.
Very good.
We have several other contracts that we would love to offer you. This was more of a test.
No.
test,
No,
you
I
say.
was. You
Go
told me
on.
not to have you. You told me
What?
not to have you sign any more contracts.
You're right.
I have
That's
a
what
deep
I said.
Right.
interest.
So we're.
What'd you say?
I have a deep interest in an artifact that was lost some years ago.
In an artifact. A lost artifact.
Listen, we can't.
I'm not good at finding things, so
Right.
you're lucky.
So you know what? Thank you so much, Snips. I think we're going to just, mosey on out and.
Are you unsatisfied?
No, completely satisfied, actually. That was a good contract and a great payment.
Yes, great adventure, so much fun. I just don't think that we are cut out to be.
Well, he's not cut out.
I'm
but,
not.
You know.
And
But it's fine.
we have other things to do
Yes,
elsewhere.
we do have to get to some
Maybe we
business.
can come back to you.
Certainly. If you know of anyone who could fulfill this particular contract, it is very pressing.
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Good to know. Take my portrait.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
He just smiles like this as you leave. Just
Well, see you later.
Big gulp, huh? We'll see you later.
No big portraits, huh?
Well,
see you later.
Waka waka.
as you two are leaving, we'll cut to you two.
Oh, you wrote me in. Okay. All right. As we're kind of walking through the city, I'm back in my normal armor. I'm not in my city armor right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can't find linchpin.
Linchpin. Oh, right. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, they also survived.
Oh, no.
Should I?
Oh no.
Is Clack with us? I feel like he's family, and I just kind of forget.
Clack
that he
returned with
exists.
you. He headed home. Probably check in with the family, but if you needed to grab him, you know where to find him.
Okay. I just want to make sure that like we're all good. We're still family. I haven't been like, yeah, peace.
Can you?
Huh?
Although I guess you fit in with everyone here.
Do you need me to espionage?
Can you
Yes, please.
not look like yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
How? Like with a wig? Or do you have robes or something?
I mean, I have my captain's coat, but that'd be huge on you. I mean, do you have anything identifying on you that's very like? Does Starheart like really stand out here, or is she?
Oh, I have
Clothing
my,
wise, she does.
I have this.
Yeah, you have a bracer
I
which
have
would
my
help you
bracer.
blend in of your family, and they're very well known, and there's plenty of them in the town. But the rest of your clothes, because you were raised out in the
It's
in the
with the-
plains,
yeah. I need to go
with the plains minotaurs, you don't necessarily resemble the gnomes who have
Yeah.
slightly better, finer clothing, not necessarily better. But you're more outdoorsy, which is really weird for the Copperforge people.
So I'm guessing I need to either see like a clothier or, maybe see, what's his face, Mr. DM man from the Tequila Mockingbird?
Hoon.
Or see if like Hoon has some Hoonter wear.
Okay, but we need to make it quick.
Okay.
What are we near? Are we near any like seamstresses or?
Yeah, in the Mar. Shoot, you have it. I don't. Hold on. 2 seconds. I have it. Residential district has all of your marketing
Is that,
needs.
are we in central or residential right now?
If you are just leaving the wagon, you would be on the central disc. So you just have to go up one level. It's open to everyone. It's the easiest one to get to.
Okay. Can Cab come with?
Cab?
No, he can't fit.
He's stuck on the central disc.
Well, I'll see if I can find him something inconspicuous too.
He's never going to be
If he
inconspicuous.
believes in himself. Like I do.
Believe.
Okay.
Maybe I should just go.
Can you pulling? Wait. No, I'm not a. I can't do that. As a clip, I haven't changed my spells out. That's a good thing to shoot. I should.
Are there any like sacks or like something that could just pass as a cloak for her, just around?
Central, you'd probably have to steal it. Central just is more bustling. It's kind of like a subway terminal as far as just bustling. It's the place people start at before they go anywhere. It's more of like the in-between area. So it's like people have carts full of stuff, so you'd have to like swipe it off of a cart.
Got it.
But yeah, if you went to the merchant level, the residential level, all the merchants are there, and that's the easiest place to buy something. But you could also maybe stop in with, say, your family or something like that if you wanted to visit Clack. They probably have something beyond just a bracer.
I didn't even. I. It's not even an option to even prepare. Polly, it's probably too high.
He's all good.
Well, I do have to go run an errand, but if you wanted to go visit with Clack, might be a good time.
I also kind of want to dress like a princess, though.
You don't want to?
Do. Okay, no, then like a wizened elder.
Going for as low-key as possible, and I feel like this is going to take a while for you, so why don't you just go visit Clack,
I'll go Clack.
and then we'll meet back up.
Okay,
All right.
all right.
So follow you.
All right, so I'm going to duck into a couple alleys,
Sure.
put on the hat of disguise, look like Ophelia as a gnome, and
Okay.
then I'm going to go find Lynchpin.
Sure. Before you find Lynch, the first person you see is Bask. And he's also sort of in the alleys, just watching people, pockets, seeing what's easy to grab.
Okay. Bask, how are you?
Oh, I haven't seen you like that in a while.
Yes. I suppose I should say yes. How have things been in the past few days?
Well, they've been a little tense. Well, you see, that thing you got going, it's taken off. Your friends, the little clockwork horn dude and the little bitty horn dude, they're kind of going a little crazy. Not crazy. I mean, their ideas are sound, but they're starting to. I don't know where he's from anymore. Ah, hat. But yeah, so he's yeah, things are getting tense. The guard doesn't know who's friend, who's foe. The queen is locking herself in her quarters. Iris hasn't been seen in months. Well, not months, weeks. Feels like months. And you know, it's just everybody's on high alert. Everyone's stressed out. The bars are doing splendidly, and let me tell you, it's the easiest pickings in the world when people come out drunk. Just purse. Yeah, I love these times. So
I'm
thank
so
you for
glad
that.
business is good. All right, well, good to know. Know where I can find Lynch?
Yeah, actually, Lynch and what is his name, Minnow. They've taken up in it's one of the mansions in the residential district that was emptied out during the overthrow from the Forgotten. They just moved in because no one was living there anymore, and no one's been checking. And I've been doing a good job keeping them safe and under the radar. They're bigger and louder than most of the folks around here, so. But
no
yeah,
one's-
that's sort of their center of operations. And they, again, I mean, you can see, and it just gestures everywhere, and it's just carved in, painted on stuff. Those horns are everywhere now, and you can even see guards trying to like paint over it, buff it out of the copper.
All right. And Iris is missing.
Well, not missing. I assume the queen is keeping her locked up under guard, keeping her safe. So she's probably in a box somewhere. She's not the best mother queen sleek run.
Absolutely. All right, good to know. Thank you, Bask.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, residential district. You want to go, you know, Perma North and then west. It should be actually probably the most unmarked building because they think they're subtle like that. So look for the only place that doesn't have horns on it. You'll find it.
Thank you very much.
Mm.
All right, and with that, I'll actually head back to. Do I want to come get you now?
I don't know. I'm standing all by myself right now.
I'll come back and find you. That was all I needed.
Okay.
Wait, did he say goodbye to me? Cad? Was that bye?
Yeah, he said your name and just waved. Or
Okay.
the best he could say your name.
I'm so sad now. Okay. I wanted to introduce him to my family.
Oh, also the entire guard, like you're vouching for him, but everyone is freaking out.
Sure.
Citizens, everybody, they're just like, holy shit.
Especially because he's got the yellow and the.
Yeah, like they're expecting him to be some sort of prisoner, but then he's just walking around, just kind of like, whoa.
That is such a mood. Our nuke, it's like, I just forgot that minute was a thing that I regret. Life.
Are you with your family? I'm just walking back.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm probably, they're on the residential, no, they're on the residential floor? Yeah. So I'm probably en route.
Okay.
Sure. So you follow up that way. You know where she's going.
Okay.
So you can meet up with her.
All right.
Oh, hi.
Hello there.
Don't know why I'm walking in my chair, but I am.
It's a thing. We all do it.
Are
yeah,
you there
so-
yet?
Sure.
Okay.
The door opens immediately.
Oh.
Clack's still putting his stuff down. Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Do you guys have any sort of inconspicuous garments?
Oh, sure. Well, mine not so much, because I go outside so much. But yeah, some of Dad's old things should be in the chest.
Do they need to be a woman's?
Yeah.
If you want.
Or I could be. No, that's is good.
Okay. So he goes
Uncle?
into the chest. He finds some stuff. They fit you. But yeah, I mean, the clothes are a little more masculine, less like hugging. But other than that, you can't. They look fine. You definitely look like a citizen of Copper
Okay,
Forge.
cool.
Yeah. So that plus the bracer, you just look like another member of the house, the Flintborn.
This okay?
That's great.
Okay.
All right.
I meant the bracer.
It's beautiful.
No, like for being inconspicuous.
It's fine.
Okay.
You're part of the biggest house here, so yeah, you're fine.
Okay, family.
He just smiles.
I'm making this so awkward. Okay.
Whoa. We
Also-
gotta. What?
Ora. We're ready when you are.
Sorry, what?
Good
Like-
to know. I will make a signal known when the time comes.
Right? You'll be watching.
Like a smoke signal for like food?
Probably not a smoke signal.
Like a gnome signal.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you all are heading up to the Queen.
Actually, I want to see Linchpin first, really quickly.
Right. Okay. So you do find the house. It takes some time. It takes you about an hour to find the house because residential is huge.
Okay. I've still got the hat on, and then have you? Can we have said you changed into your normal clothes? The clothes they gave you?
Sorry, you said a well-known signal.
What a
Gnome
great
signal.
seeing that
Just play out. It's
was
just,
perfect.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm already in them.
You're already in the
I'm
clothes.
already in
Okay. So we find the. You said we find the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
It takes you the better part of an hour or so to find it.
Okay.
But you do. It's the windows are all,
I thought you were
fogged
just
out.
talking to him, though.
No, that was somebody else.
Okay.
No, that's Bask. He's your information center in the city. Yeah, so you find the place. The doors are obviously locked. The windows are shuttered. There are two entrances. There's one that faces the main street, and then there's one around the back.
Round the back. Let's take that one.
Roundabout.
Roundabout.
take the roundabout.
Round.
And then knock on the door.
Oh, taking my back.
Yeah, right?
Roundabout.
I don't even know what that's from. I just
It's
remember.
a TomTom commercial
Yeah,
with Darth
with
Vader
Darth Vader.
from like
Oh,
8
that's
or 9
right.
years ago.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Take the roundabout.
Anywho.
Anyway.
All right. So yeah, you knock.
Yep.
A little You just hear a little,
Do I have a hood?
yes.
Lynch, it's me. It's me.
The door opens. It's actually Minnow who's opening
Oh,
the
Minnow.
door.
The
Lynch
small
is
black
inside
minotaur.
in the back.
All right. May we come in?
Locks the door after you and follows you around. His clockwork limbs are very loud here.
No, I think Lynch is the Terminator Minotaur.
Is it?
In my notes, I have Minnow as
Do I
the
have it-
small black
Do I
Minotaur.
have it backwards?
But Minnow's the girl one, I think.
Minnow's the tiny one. Oh, I wrote it down backwards then. Okay.
Yeah,
do that.
Meninator. I wrote it down as the Meninator.
So
yeah,
wait.
the Minotator.
Wait, there's the
Wait.
Meninator, and then there's Lynch and Minnow.
No,
So,
no,
I don't
there's
know, to be
Lynch and there's
honest.
Minnow
Minnow.
was the small lady one. Okay, thank you.
Anyway.
Justin.
Check.
Me. It's not
So sorry. It
No,
was
it's
Lynch
fine. I
then
just
that
want to make
opened
sure.
it.
Okay.
All right, so then yeah, so you are talking to Lynch. He's taking you to Minnow.
I hear things have been getting a little tense around the city.
The Queen?
I hear she's locked herself up.
Yeah. She knows the uprising is coming.
All right.
So do we. We don't really even know what we want anymore except her gone.
Right.
But what have you seen out there?
There's a massive orc encampment, and it is not too far. I guess it would be northwest of Copperforge, headed to the located to the northwest. 2 scouting parties found us easily, and we were not far from Copperforge.
How do we defend?
Were you able to secure anything from the ridge?
We tried. Too heavily guarded. With a organized assault, we might be able to break through.
All right.
But if it's as big as you say, we may have to form a truce, or we have to take over quicker than we thought.
I think so. Well, we were planning on heading to see Her Majesty after this anyway, so
Oh, is that why I'm dressed different?
so perhaps we can come to an accord.
We follow you.
All right.
But you should probably stay here for now. You know, because he said he follows you.
I don't think he means literally,
Okay.
figuratively.
Minnow steps out from behind him. Hi, friends.
Hello, Minnow. Well, lay low in the meantime. We'll go meet with the Queen.
You're a little short, but it's
Oh, sorry. Sorry. And we'll see if we can make an arrangement. If things go south, I will give a signal.
Excuse me.
okay. We'll be here.
Good.
You see that even though their attempts weren't successful, there is a small stockpile of weapons here,
Okay.
sort of beyond them in the center of this room that used to be a living space. Maybe 6 of those arc rifle type things.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But definitely not a large haul considering all the things they built as scraps.
I forgot to mention. Sorry.
Keep going.
Okay. So with all the people that died out on the battlefield, we glossed over it very quickly. We said we were going to move, but
Oh.
raid everyone first. Did we secure any of those weapons?
She did say that. She
I
wanted
did,
to
but we
raid.
super glossed over it.
Yeah.
I wanted to raid. Oh, the bodies. And
All the
Yeah.
bodies and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's do that right now. The weapons that weren't destroyed, maybe 5. Of the electricity weapons, 5 maybe survived.
5 electricity
Because the rest of them got smashed from above from heavy trees and whatnot from
Okay.
the other large creatures.
Jeez, that scared me.
And there are various. I mean, there are spears and harpoons and other weapons that were left behind. And you could have taken them if you wanted to.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Good to see that you've secured some of the weapons. We've secured 5 of the electrical weapons as well.
That puts us at about 15 total. It's not enough. But
It's
they
not.
have a lot up there. They have these roving clockwork things that shoot out like these, but bigger.
Interesting.
We lost a few to that.
That was on the ridge.
He's a Cyclops.
Hey, Winston X, thank you for the song.
What's up, Winston?
Thanks.
Greetings program. Thanks, friend. Yeah, we are having a great adventure. I hopes. 11 months!
Yeah.
11.
Have you noticed any gaps in the guard watch at the ridge?
Well, watch at the front, at the peak gate, very concentrated. If you were to be able to maybe go around the side and up, they probably wouldn't see you coming, but you would also be at a disadvantage. Because they can shoot down better than you can shoot up.
Sure.
I'm just gonna start wandering towards the kitchen to find a beer.
Or an ale, if you.
I'm trying to remember if I gave Lynch that map we got from Starheart's family. They gave us a map of like all the tunnel systems.
Yes.
Yeah. But you
Yes.
have it. I don't have it.
I was
You have it.
no, I was
Just saying
thinking
what
if I
was in
gave
it.
it to Lynch
Oh,
to find.
because I don't have it.
I might have given it to him.
Ryan's shaking his head.
If you didn't, I think you kept it.
I kept it.
Yeah, I think you did. And if you didn't, you would have access to it now anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, so there are, so beyond the main peak gate exit, there are those multiple exits to the outside. So one would spit you out to the east side of the mountain, sort of along the way. You'd have to find your own path up the side. So you could do that if you wanted. But if you did that, you'd have to bring a lot of people with you.
Good to know. All right. Well,
I have a thought.
yes.
Fizbinkle. He's publicly loyal to the Queen, but he's not. But you have to make him publicly disloyal to the Queen if he's going to help you.
All right.
But he could help you. He's more brilliant than Klaxon.
Good to know.
You do find there are a few barrels of ale.
Because I don't know what this whole conversation is. I'm like, okay.
Now there are mugs and stuff. You can tell they've all been sort of just tapping from the same
Okay,
barrel
well,
as they
I'm
have
gonna do the
meetings and
same
stuff.
thing
There's
then.
maps laid out, weapons and all that. You actually see as you're filling up your mug.
Oh, still filling. Okay.
Yeah, you see various because it's a big mug to you. This is a minotaur-sized mug. It's like a bucket.
Jeez, I don't have that much. I'm taking
You don't have to fill it. But anyway, while you're over there,
Okay, well, I'm over here.
you see that they're starting to kind of make flags and adornments for armor. They're painting weapons again with the same horns that were carved in. Like they're
Oh, the minnow
they're
horns?
getting ready for a sort of unified assault, and they want to be able to recognize each other.
Those are
when it
the
comes to-
minnow ones, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool,
So the
cool,
silhouette
cool.
of the minotaur face in Menno's image.
Is there one I can, like, take?
Yeah, I say you reach toward one, and Minnow sort of looks at you for a second, and then lets you take one. She just waves you on. So it's a little like a bandana style thing.
Awesome.
So you put it kind of wherever you want.
I'll set that down, and then, yeah, I'll just, like, tie it, and then tie it in the back, and then just kind of tuck it in.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to?
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
So you trudge out with this giant.
Am I supposed to
mug of ale.
know what just happened? Because I don't know what just happened.
Planning to overthrow a queen?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I got that bit. Oh, hey, look, I got this.
I totally spaced out. What did you grab?
She got a bandana with the symbol
Yeah,
that
with
you
the-
created on
yeah.
it. So they're
Team
basically
Min-
they're
Team Min-
uniforming
Minnow.
themselves so that when the time comes they can actually recognize friend from foe.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
And while you all head up to the queen, because that's where you're headed next, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, back to the boys. Where are you two headed?
Yeah, if you don't mind, Bubo, actually, I need to stop by the Assassins Guild. Now, I know that you told me, well, we agreed not to make any more contracts, but
Yep, we got out of that last one. Pretty good.
I think
I thought about it, but
the
you
best
changed
way,
my mind.
I think the best way for me to get my numbers is through, a paid, legitimate.
So you're going to take another contract to help get rid of the contract that you're on. A contract to get rid of a contract, and you got to get rid of that contract.
That's yes.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Well, I just don't want to murder someone who I don't know. I could have.
But you might as well get paid for it. That's pretty smart. I like your thinking. But I have a portrait that I've got to hang. I'm not going to drag this thing around this upper level of the gnome place.
Is it like in a frame too? So you're like carrying this like.
Yeah, but it's like it's all padded and like wrapped up delicately.
I mean,
Like, this is giant, really. It's huge. I thought the other one was big, but this one's pretty big.
okay.
Wasn't expecting it to be this big. To be
I mean, we
honest.
can make. Yeah,
Rather
I guess
large.
that's fine. Yes, let's go down to the house.
I just
and
gotta
then-
drop this off real quick, but I like your idea
Okay.
because I like to make money.
Okay then.
And might as well make money when you gotta kill somebody. Instead of just killing somebody to kill somebody for no reason
Yes,
other than part of your little spooky book magical thingy.
Yes, you're right. Okay, well, let's go drop off the.
So let's run down to the house. House. I don't know how big it is.
the shelter.
It's a decent house.
Apartment, but it's not as big.
no,
as
it's a residence. It's a residence. Okay, so we go down.
Let's go.
Yeah,
let's
Gabber,
run down there real
Gabber
quick.
hooked you up with a nice house. It's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That's nice.
But yeah, so you
So
drop
pop
off
in.
the painting.
All right. I've got to hang the painting. DM.
You're gonna hang the
Just
painting.
slow down there.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we're doing this. Let's roll for hanging painting. Let's roll a d20.
Yes, please.
No, listen.
Nitsage, I've got to hang the painting in the right spot.
Right, do you need help?
Nope, not yet. We'll find out. Just give me a minute.
Please roll natural one.
It's definitely. Do I get to add anything to this roll?
What is it? Is it a 1?
No, it's not a 1.
Definitely.
Yeah, what am I adding?
or a 2. Oh, that's a 2. Okay.
It's a 2 right now. But don't I get to add something to it?
No.
All right, Nissa.
Yes.
I need to hang this painting. The idea is it's gonna go above the fireplace.
Right, very good.
That's exactly where I want it to go.
Right, okay, yeah.
What do you think? You think that's a good spot for it?
Yeah, the fireplace looks lovely right now, too.
It is.
It's lit.
Yeah, it is lit.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder who lit that. We haven't been home in ages. Somebody was expecting.
In Copperforge is butane, so you're fine. You don't need firewood. Not a lot of it, anyway. You're in the nicer houses. It's all piped in.
What a lovely place. All right.
You do. Actually, no, you don't have rerolls. Ha!
Nope. Don't have rerolls, everybody.
Did I give you one of my blessings?
So as you
I do have inspiration and a blessing.
you find the perfect place to hang
Oh,
it
then
above the
do that
fireplace,
then.
No,
and you
this is
unwrap it as it comes down.
hold the phone real
Yeah,
quick.
you're revealing it. You see these excellent boots that you've never worn, these
lovely.
perfectly fitted pants that you've never seen, this belt with all this weaponry on it that you've never carried, up to the point where your face is exposed. That again, that's the only thing that's accurate. They perfectly captured your image. And then Dumarel, proud as ever.
right.
And as you finally unwrap the
Pause.
last of it, yes.
Pause.
Okay.
Because I have a blessing and an inspiration.
Yes.
Is
For hanging a painting?
yeah.
You'll be able to
painting.
apply this in a second. This
Okay.
has to happen
Okay.
first.
Okay. Well, I'll just say
Okay.
that I want it. Is whatever you're gonna do completely destroy this painting?
No.
Great.
You have one opportunity to save it.
Excellent. Move on.
Um,
Move forward. Let's
yeah.
move forward.
So as you're unwrapping it, you've already hung it. Now you're just, it's the big reveal, and the bottom of the wrapping, that tarp,
Yeah.
just swings right into the fire. And due to the the finish that was just put on this painting maybe a few days ago has laced that cloth, and it just goes up, just goes straight for the painting. So you have.
Oh, Nitsage!
Make a dexterity saving throw, please, and now you can apply whatever you've got to make this better.
This is great.
Nitsage just was a terrible idea. Who said put it in front of the fireplace? Excellent. That's what was that? 14, 20. Not natural 20.
Oh, fuck me. All right. Yeah. So you manage to as it's on fire, you just grip it all real quick. It's still burning in your hands. You chuck it into the fireplace just in time, and that extra burn and extra soot gives it this nice hazy glow to the room, and it's just the most majestic fucking thing you've ever seen in your life. You're just looking at yourself. A tear comes to your eye.
No, I see.
Look at it.
That's actually
this
really
is
nice.
so good. That's perfect. So worth half of my earnings.
DM rerolls for fun and profit.
Oh,
Hey!
I mean, thank you, but
And now up to 5. Y'all still have
Oh, God.
we have
You got 5?
I'm saving them for when they.
Oh, jeez, that reminds me. I need to roll my important rolls.
Dang.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Um,
Bard.
that actually looks very, very nice.
Yep, told you.
Exquisite.
You should have gotten one. It's worth it.
Even
Yeah,
Dumarel is impressed.
I feel like he'd be posing like the painting.
Yeah.
That's right. You look just like it, Dumro. That's excellent. You should have gotten one with your blade sword arm.
Well, I didn't
Would
have
have
it
been
at
so
the
cool. Anyway, all right. Well, now that we're here, we should grab a pint before we head back up. Don't you think?
No, I think
it's next door.
Well, okay, fine.
Good.
Very good.
So we'll go into Tequila Mockingbird.
Okay. You swing in the doors. You see Hoon. He seats you.
Right. Donated.
Reroll for the people who matter.
Or the paintings that matter.
Y'all have 1.
Almost lost it.
Thank you.
And then, did you just use a? Did you use a blessing?
I
for
did
that?
not.
You did not. Okay.
No. Didn't have to.
All right.
Thank,
All right.
thank Sahlen. Have to use a blessing on my painting. All right, I'll take one of the best on the menu.
Okay.
What's on the top of the menu? What's on the top today? Did you change your menu? Is it still the same?
Oh, no, it's still the same.
Great. Excellent. I'll have the black-eyed raven.
Okay.
It's not on the menu, is it? Yep, that looks good. I'll take that. Whatever you're pouring, that's it. That's the
Takes
one.
out scissors to cut it. He hands it over.
Nailed it.
It looks like just some hot tea for me, please.
Okay.
Hot tea, that's it.
That's all. I don't.
Digging
We're celebrating.
around to
We
find
got
his tea
rid of
leaves.
one contract, and now we're on to the next.
Yes, I know. I'm going to have some hot tea. It sounds delicious right now.
Water on
What
tap
was your
and
name
things.
again, sir?
It's Jeffrey.
No, my name is Hoon.
Hoon. That's what I said.
That's right.
Hoon.
Well, I always forget because the previous owner and all, and we haven't been here in a while.
Clearly not important.
Oh dear. Yes, thank you, Hoon, for the tea.
Anytime, friends.
guess it's
Just let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you, Hoon.
So you all are enjoying
Yes,
your drinks.
sir.
We'll cut back to you two for a minute.
All right, we're headed up to the old. She live in a castle? What does she live in? Like an estate?
She lives in so the entire where'd he go? So the royal disc. So second to the top.
Yeah.
The majority of that disc is hers. So it's the royal family. So it's her all of her immediate relatives. The parks are there, which are public. The slat gardens are also public.
The what?
The slat gardens. So in the top of the mountain, they have mined these perfect slats that sort of like go with the way the sun arcs. So it shoots sunlight down. So they actually have, this is the only indoor garden here. And the light actually cuts through the discs of peak in order to hit these gardens. On the outer rim, and then the peak disc is smaller, so it manages to hit that rim. And then so her throne room is generally where you all have met her before. You've never been to her estate.
Okay.
So you get up to the pew pew pew.
Thank
Daily
you
night
for
shade.
the
1 year of
sunset.
lives and part of the best community ever. Excelsior.
Excelsior! Yay!
Thanks, Rian. Thanks, Leotano. Or Leotana? Leotano.
Okay.
So what's the plan?
Well, I
Okay,
think
I got this on.
Leotana.
It's a hood.
I see that. Good job. Not super necessary right now. It was just more for meeting Lynch, to not look like ourselves. The hat is off, by the way. So, but you never know when it could come in handy. It's always good to have as a rogue, which I think you should be my apprentice.
Oh,
It's always good to have a disguise.
disguise. Yes.
Write that down.
Write it down.
DYCIG.
You're doing great.
Eyes.
Yep. All right.
You hit the royal level.
Yep.
Normally, you need a chaperone to even get there, but because there are so many guards going in and out, are you back in your royal garb, or are you still in your other outfit?
I think I'm still in my other outfit.
Okay. So you go through, but because of all the traffic going up, there's basically, you notice as you come through, various royal guard gnomes and other type of military are sort of just, they're all going one particular direction, which is toward Queen Sleekren's estate. So she's not in her throne room, you assume, because this is where all the guards are going. And they're marching that way. Yeah.
Can I find a guard that's on duty somewhere and just say, I need to meet with the Queen and discuss what we saw outside Copperforge?
You see a slightly more affable military member. You can kind of spot the ones who like you.
Yes. Sorry, could you repeat the question?
I need an audience with the Queen to discuss what we've seen outside Copperforge.
Oh, the military matter. Yes, that's a good idea. Give me about 5 minutes.
Sure.
He, salutes and marches off really quick, and he goes, he's gone for a few minutes. You're able to enjoy the garden for a little bit. There are, various edible plants, fruits, vegetables, that
I'm gonna
sort of
practice
thing.
sneaking around the garden.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
See if you can
Wait,
stay
what?
hidden from me.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
Do I make a perception check?
Yeah.
Oh, should I use a not so good dice?
Oh.
I don't think it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? Okay. Let's see how you do, kiddo.
7.
You're Kronk on the wall right now.
22.
You're trying to hide through a planter, and you manage to crunch down on all this cabbage or something. It's like and they
Crunchy
fall out.
cabbage?
Yep.
Okay.
Cabbage is crunchy.
So,
Okay.
Starheart,
No, crunch cabbage? Yeah. Huh?
for next time,
For next time.
I knew where you were the entire time. You always have to look ahead to your footing. Soft ground is your best friend as a rogue,
So not the cabbages.
not the cabbages, and not the celery either.
Okay.
Want to try again?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Cabbages.
So excited. 10.
18.
This time you do manage to avoid the vegetables, but again, her eye is just too keen.
This time you
Do
hit
you
the
have
fruits.
heavy plate armor on?
No.
Oh,
but
okay.
Just
I
changed into
have.
commoner clothes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I have coming.
Okay.
That was better. Now the next key, as you're moving through, let's put you through the corn next. Now, the next trick is to not move any of the corn and stay as silent as possible.
Don't move the corn.
That will give away
Don't.
your location.
The corn. Can you hold this? This might not be helping. Thank you. That doesn't count. 15.
6.
I am the sneakiest of all.
So I can hear you.
Yeah, until she says that. She's completely out of your vision.
I am the corn of doom. Do not come near the corn.
I'm gonna set down the beer, and knowing where she is, I'm just gonna really quick karate chop to where her stomach is.
Hello.
Found
Did she
you.
hit me? Did she hit me?
I didn't mean to do damage. I just wanted you to know I knew where you were.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when being stealthy, you don't want to make any sound, and corn generally does not speak. It's a bit of a giveaway.
See, I thought that was only in my head, but then it came out of my mouth, so I'll work on
Inner
it.
monologue. Inner monologue.
The queen will see you now.
Good.
Good luck.
Okay, watch this. Oh, I'm gonna be so good. Just watch. Okay. Okay.
I think it's time to go,
Yeah,
though.
he escorts you both.
Yeah, no, like just watch as we go. I'm gonna put the skills for shills.
All right, as we're all right, if you want to try and dart behind some barrels as we walk, I'll let you know how you do. This is going to be about agility.
And I think I
and
need
dexterity.
this for the
right.
courage for the queen.
Glubby glub glub.
Not too much, not too much, not too much.
If she gets drunk, she should have disadvantage.
Let's
on
kill
it.
some
It's happened before.
Wow.
I'm sorry?
I said, let's.
That's what the drink is called, royalty. She was going to drink it all.
I said, let's.
Deception check, please.
Wait, hang on. Let me think. I was gonna think of a rhyme.
Too late.
Okay. 27.
Re-roll that mess.
Oh, you hooker. 14. Yeah, because I have a +9 deception.
All right. He's like, ha you interesting sense of
I
humor
said
there.
one swill for the queen, cause I'm drinking. You get it? Choo choo choo. Glug glug glug.
Cheers.
Boom.
Just shakes it off and keeps walking. So he takes you through. The guard outside the estate is obscene. It's almost like a small, like it's like the barracks had been emptied out, just dumped in front of her house. They're not really moving. They're just standing, facing outward around the whole place. And it's the only place in Copperforge that really looks like a house that you would find anywhere else in the world. There's stonework, there's wood, there's inlaid. It reminds you a little bit of Elbgabber's office, where's all these things from all over the place. So it's like this is where all the wealth has been spent, is on this particular place. But it's several stories high. It's just this beautiful place with a large wooden door that separates it from, that is the main entrance. You're marched up the stairs, which are various types of just marble. Like every layer is a different stone from somewhere else that they've mined.
Oh, wow.
You get to the door. The large two doors don't swing open, but there's a smaller door that swings to accommodate your size. And you are led down a path up staircases off to the right. They kind of fan out around the outer walls of the building. You go upstairs. Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Already thinking. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So you make it up to the second thing, and you are now outside of her offices.
She's expecting you.
Thank you.
Okay, so is this when we are ourselves or we are not?
Yourself is fine.
But also rogue can be sneaky.
We're literally gonna go talk to her, though. She's going to know we're there.
You do you, boo boo. I do.
We'll resume. We'll resume
okay,
training.
Okay,
We will.
Okay, okay.
How drunk am I at this point, please?
You're buzzed. You're not
Okay, I'm
drunk.
buzzed. Okay, cool.
Your tolerance has increased. Level up tolerance.
Her constitution's been growing.
It's open.
Shall we? And we go in.
You see the queen sitting behind a large oak desk, just all sorts of things sprawled in front of her, numbers, sheets, maps, just everything. And she's doing everything remotely, whereas normally she would be amongst the people, so she's actually having trouble with this. There is an advisor sort of in the back corner, not speaking. He's also a gnome. He's got a pair of half-moon glasses on, but he's not saying anything. But
Nombledore.
have a seat,
Thank
please.
you. There is much to discuss.
Indeed.
Wisp Walker was successful on his mission.
Good. Yes, he was along with his notes. I'm trying to apply them here.
Oh, so he's already talked to her. Okay. So I'm sure he's told you of the orc horde not too far from here.
Yes, the one that I've been trying to protect everyone from, but no one seems to care. Yes?
Excuse me.
The people care a great deal about the orcs. They also did not know about them.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to a fight. I hear Kurluk is a little different than the other orcs, and he's potentially able to... You can deal with him. He traveled the world, he learned all the languages, they say.
It sounds like from the Cyclops we set free from his army, he is not interested in talks, and he is not interested in peace. He is interested in a new home for his horde.
And it's a shame that our protection facility was destroyed. And it's a shame that so many of our guard had to die because people who were meant to be in the dungeons didn't stay there.
I think she
And
knew.
it's a shame that Vor missed.
That who did that Vor missed?
Can I insight check?
Sure.
I don't know if I have enough to go off
Can
of
you
on that.
enunciate that, please?
18 for
didn't
insight
understand.
check. 18 for insight check, because I didn't see the shooter.
Right. Insight check means, well, for you, it's a little net. You can tell she is onto something. You no longer feel particularly safe.
Right. The political troubles here in Copperforge have come at an unfortunate time. But I have also seen and heard many words of new management here in Copperforge.
I've heard the same.
And the
I've
numbers,
also heard where many of them have come from.
regardless, the numbers are growing wherever they have come from.
We have enough to deal with whoever we need to, but I would prefer a unified front.
I would as
We'll
well.
deal with everyone else later.
I agree. I think for the time being, Copperforge needs to arrive at a truce until we figure out what to do with the orcs.
Yup.
Make a persuasion check.
12.
Did I get?
Mm,
Can we shut the door? I'm afraid I just got. Never mind.
If we were to break out in civil war, think of how many on both sides would die. And then the orcs would just be able to walk into an empty mountain.
all right. Granted, they couldn't keep it long. They don't know how to maintain it. But the threat is real. Why'd you do it?
Shouldn't we be questioning her about why she did stuff?
Despite the fact of him being a prisoner, he was an honorable prisoner. And the death you charged him with was humiliating and unjust.
They were prisoners by our system. They failed to follow prison etiquette. So they were put in the dungeon level. That is how we do things here. That is how we have always done things here. That is how my father did things here.
Well, it seems that most of the people are ready for change.
Change is one thing. Uprising, murder in the streets, is completely different.
Well, what is done, and either we fall divided or we stand united against the orcs. It's your choice.
Who will speak for them?
Me.
You?
Why not?
You're going to speak for the orcs or for...
For the good guys.
For whoever has the horns. The ones who would seek to supplant me.
You know, there are more peaceful ways that this can be done.
I would love to hear them.
Well, you could stop having a stick up your butt for one.
You could step down and
Yeah, be like the assistant to the regional queen of Copperforge.
not even a queen. I think there should be a more democratic system here in Copperforge. Perhaps a
Democracy.
not democracy, that's not the word I'm looking for.
Council.
A council to lead the people, to decide what is best.
Council?
Or a ministry of magical beings, if you will.
Get out. Go home, start hurting drunk.
She actually
perhaps.
nods over at her advisor, who just steps behind you in the chair that you're sitting in and just kind of firmly pushes you down into it.
Well, I mean, if you want to give me a massage, you're doing it wrong.
The Flintborn family built this mountain with their own hands.
You're breathtaking.
Whoa.
Wait, does she
Jinx.
does she know I'm a
Strange things are afoot at the Tequila Mockingbird.
I don't know.
Because I wait, no, I do have my bracer on, don't I?
Yeah.
The Flintborn family built Copperforge with their bare hands, and I believe that they would be capable of helping to run this community.
Yeah, we built this city. On rocks.
Finish it.
And roll.
Trying to focus.
Kind of focus.
Well, I mean, we literally did.
I do respect your family. Mm-hmm. The Flintborn, it's true. They did build this mountain, and everything I've done is to protect them and everyone else here. I will hear their pleas. As for Menno's uprising, whatever they are, whatever you've created, I will listen to them. I will work with them as best as I can. I will arm them if necessary. But then we will have a peace. We will have discussion before I abandon my throne.
Question. Sure. Why did we want to overthrow her? Was it because she was making all those evil, like the weapons, and like hoarding them?
She was making weapons like behind
Doing
Behind
the
the
city's
yeah,
back
she was.
and all
That,
that.
okay, that's
and
what I thought. Yeah,
secretive,
yeah.
and
She just wasn't trustworthy and not telling
she
people
was starting to
stuff.
get a little paranoid, and the
Power
hungry.
people
Okay, yeah.
were
Yeah.
Okay,
needing a little fresh perspective.
that's what I was. Okay, yeah.
I think that sounds fair.
Fine. I'll call off Vor for now. I will open up the peak gate for you. Messages will go out. According to Wisp, they could attack any time now. Day, night, weeks, months. They're stocked. I see you brought a Cyclops into my kingdom.
Yeah, we did.
He is an ally of sorts.
Heard? He's a well of information. We will do our best to keep him safe.
What do you mean when you say safe?
Not
Like the
dead.
same way you kept your prisoners safe?
That is just the way we do things. Our prisons are fine. The dungeon is what happens when you don't listen.
Well, you want to talk to him, you got to talk to me too.
Well, he's already given us all the information we need. We know where the
Well,
camps
damn.
are. I can give you keys to Rovers.
All right.
Rovers is what we've dubbed the arcing weapons, the ones on the wheels.
Be appreciated.
I can arm your men. But I had such high hopes for you, Aura. You can keep your ship. Your commander's gone.
Excuse me? She is one of the best people that you have in this city, so you owe her an apology.
She stands up.
I stand up too.
You don't. You are
He's holding you
pinned.
down.
Oh, he's still holding me
Yeah.
down?
Well, it's stand up if you let go.
Say that again.
I said you owe her an apology.
For what? For not trusting the queen of these lands?
You didn't trust us, or any of your people, or her.
I trusted that we would be ready. And without the uprising, we would have been ready. All the weapons would not have been destroyed. All of the extra people would not have been dead. We could have defended this mountain properly.
With what army? You had no plans. You had weapons, but no one to wield them.
Fine.
You telling me to pipe down?
No, I think they're trying to catch a fly. I'll take out the pauldron with her crest on it, and I will put it on her desk.
Thank you.
I do believe we can restore peace to Copperforge.
I agree. You're dismissed. She leans back. The advisor lets you go.
Okay.
You're able to walk. The same guard who brought you in, she kind of snaps her fingers as the doors open. He's waiting just outside.
Mm-hmm.
You will accompany them, and you have my authority to give them whatever they need. As long as it doesn't interfere with the defense of this mountain and the mountains to the north.
That is our top priority.
I believe you.
All right, we would like this filled with your finest ale first.
No,
She
we're leaving.
slams it out of your hand and it clatters to the floor. Go!
You're gonna want to get someone to mop that up. All right,
Let's go. All right, and then we leave.
and then we leave.
And we walk away.
Are you doing okay? Do you want me to open
Back
the
to
door?
you, gents.
No.
So you're at Tequila Mockingbird. Is that where you two are headed?
Yeah, we'll head there.
All right, so you can meet them there.
But we're about to leave.
Aronach said, "Woo, it'll just get hot in here." After I took my shirt off, so I was like, "Pipe down,
Oh,
pipe down."
I thought you were telling me to pipe down. I was like, I'm standing up for her.
No, how am I? I'm talking to
good
the
friend.
chat.
But I just read it.
Okay. So
Yeah,
before we
that's pretty good.
leave,
Yeah, go on.
Kelrick, Kelrick wants me to kill.
Who wants you to... What? Oh, sword dude. Who? I don't... He wants you to kill your drink. That's right. Get rid of that hot tea. Down that.
Yes,
Are you gents still thirsty?
Hoon, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How did you come to start owning or being in charge of Tequila Mockingbird after Gleb passed on?
Well, that was sort of it. I was his last living relative.
Okay, thank you. That's all. Yep, that's
House
all.
down.
Yep,
There it
let's
is.
go. Mm-hmm.
Last living relative.
Nope.
He's the only one left.
Only one left. Nope, we're all good. We're going now.
Oh, right.
Right now.
Wait,
Have we arrived?
he
here
gives
yet?
you suggestions.
Sure. As they
Do you have
step
to
out.
follow them?
Not really, but you know, I've got,
Or is he just like, hey, there's a dead body, there's a dead body, there's a dead body. He's just counting up.
yeah, like hey.
Okay,
he
so you
can-
don't got to follow what he says.
Not really, but it.
Because
You know,
if we kill that dude, my favorite drinking establishment is going to be thrown in ruin.
well, I could.
And
you
the
could
drinks,
be in
the menu
charge.
will be different.
You could be in
The
charge
menu
of
that
it.
I haven't memorized that I should memorize will be different. And I'm super not going to be in charge.
You could be in charge of
Nope.
the Tequila Mockingbird.
Don't want the work. Nope.
I know,
Somebody's
and
got to
that's
stare
why-
at that portrait above my fireplace.
Right.
And it's me.
That's why we're
So go ahead and do
leaving
it.
now. I asked.
Yes.
I had a thought.
Definitely
it-
leave. Great. Because we won't get any money if we kill him.
Right. It's like the sprinkling
to-
of the temptation. It
What?
just puts in my. He puts it in my head.
Right.
And I just wanted to ask. I asked, and now we're leaving.
And now we're leaving.
Yes.
Oh, but it'd be
Where
so
are we going?
easy.
Yep. mhm.
Where are we going?
We're going to the Assassin's Guild.
Let's go.
Let's go now.
Assassin's Guild we go.
Going to the Assassin's Guild. Going to the Assassin's Guild.
So as you two step out the swinging doors, you two round the corner and spot them.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Nitsage.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Nitsage.
I'm gonna say
she's
this
drunk.
say
Has she
this
been-
a little quieter. Regarding your situation in
Yes.
the next 48 hours,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're taking care of it.
what do you mean you're taking care
Well,
of it?
Wait, do I hear this?
We've got a plan.
I figured we
I'll take
go
it.
to.
Don't do anything stupid.
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
Copperfoot-
This is actually really smart.
well, maybe we
2
can.
days.
You
Maybe
would
we
be
can ask her, and
you
okay.
would be super pleased. We've got a great idea. Surefire plan.
We could go to
It's a
the
win-win.
Assassin's Guild, and at least they
So we get a
can-
contract.
So we
He
get
kills
money
somebody,
for
and we
that.
get money. It's a
Right.
great plan. That way, we're getting money.
Bubo says great plan, and
Money is involved.
At least at least it isn't someone innocent. Maybe
Did
they
I
had it
mention
coming.
we get money?
Just, is there any way you can find out who the intended is before you take the contract?
Well, yes.
do-
Oh, well.
Do they tell? Do they tell you? Do they normally give you the name?
Well,
Don't
'cause
give us the name.
They
They're like,
wouldn't. They
we
wouldn't.
want you to kill Steve. Yes or no? Is that how it works?
Well, I don't think that would be it, because in that way, their name is just lollygagging out in the open without
I say this because the Queen and I just came to a truce. And if anything happened during that truce, that would be bad.
You know what? I got an idea. Or do you have a key to like the dungeon?
And she has a point.
or-
If we're in a truce, they could have us kill
No key.
you or the queen or somebody else.
Do you think
or-
they tell us first?
I think you just need to go take a nice walk among the flowers and appreciate life, like all life. Maybe have a drink and stop killing people.
Yeah, that's not how this works.
Starheart, we've discussed this. I have to pass on, help pass on these people, so I don't.
Oh, pass on these people like you passed on the grandma and the little kid. Oh yeah, okay.
What grandma? I didn't.
I thought there was a grandma.
I mean, there was
There's
an
an
old
old
lady.
lady.
I didn't.
She could have been a grandma.
I didn't.
Probably
kill her.
was somebody's grandma.
She did not die,
And she definitely didn't die.
Well, I did not know that.
but no one took her home.
Nope. Slipped her a potion and called it a day.
Yep. So she's. I mean, probably. Well, now that I should have.
What if we visit the Assassin's Guild and find out more information first?
Yes, that's exactly.
We just ask questions before we agree to anything.
All right.
Oh, we got it all right.
See?
Okay.
Wait,
Knew it was a good
you're
idea.
giving him your sign of approval?
Yep, it's been approved. Let's go. Start
Can you
walking.
please explain? I don't know how else to explain to her my situation.
Starheart, whether we like it or not, Nitzig is trapped in this contract.
Because he's a big dum-dum?
Yes,
Thank you for admitting your fault.
but I had my reasons.
Pretty good reasons. Not gonna lie.
I know he's doing things that you don't agree with, but think about the consequences. If he doesn't do this,
It'd be way worse.
you think that God in his arm is going to treat him lightly?
He's got a god in his arm. I thought he had a sword.
Right, it's correct, and he's inside of me
That's
through
weird.
It's yes, but and no.
Usually when you make a deal like this,
Deal.
if you break
No.
that deal, the consequences are immense.
You all right
So-
there?
Yeah, no. Well, actually,
Is he saying something right now?
he said something.
If I
but
put my head next to your head, can I hear him?
I don't think
We
that's
go
how it
ear
works.
to ear.
You hear the ocean.
No, I don't hear anything.
Yep.
Is he speaking to you right now?
Yes.
He is? What's he saying?
He's saying a whole bunch of things. He just
Like
can't-
what?
Well, like
Because I can't hear it. This isn't working.
no, it's not. I told you
It's
it wasn't.
very loud.
He is.
What'd he say?
He says he's evil.
Oh,
He's expressed.
he just
his-
says that. He
his-
just goes around telling people that I'm
No.
evil.
Bubo, he
Make
want-
contracts with me because I'm evil.
He
That's not
wanted
a
me
good
to kill
selling point.
you.
Right. Excellent. Glad you didn't.
Right.
Do
So
you see why this is a problem?
do you
It's
see
not a
how-
problem. Did he kill me?
He's still alive.
We are still
He was
best
still alive.
friends.
I wash my hands of this.
Thank you.
what?
Let's go to the assassins.
What, did you spill something over there?
That's all we
you
wanted.
make it to the Assassin's Guild. It's exactly as you remember it. This time the doors are unlocked. When you walk in, again, no one is
Hush
visible.
is his
No
name.
one is there. The furniture seems black. There's no real lighting anywhere.
Yes.
There's gray lights, like gray flames on torches, lighting the room lightly. Yeah, well, dimly, I should say. Just enough so that you can make out the edges of the furniture and the things that are there. But it's very, very dark. There are no windows. There's no other natural light. This place is also adorned with wood, but it's not a wood of any tree that you would recognize. It's just very bleak, dark colored, polished, but also kind of covered in dust. Chandeliers
chains
everywhere,
wood.
chains places.
I cast light.
Oh, you coming too?
We're literally in a thieves' den, and she's like, I got some light.
Yes,
I thought we
please.
need to see.
Please do it.
You cast light, and again, there's.
Too late. What am I?
You
17,
hear
18?
sort of like.
I don't think you're
But
supposed
you
to do
don't.
that.
You don't see.
Oh wait, is light not
Put
part of the
that light
rogue's
out.
code?
It's makes you
like
very
that-
easy to see.
It's like that scene when Harry Potter goes down the hallway and all the portraits are like, turn that light out! Everybody's like, no!
Starheart, I think we'd want to be discreet here.
You're not trying to stand out here.
Oh, can I blow it out?
Yeah, it turns off at will.
Uh,
Goes dark again.
yeah.
Okay.
However.
As you extinguish the light, Hush is immediately in front of you.
Oh, and for my next trick.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hush.
It's been some time.
Well, yes.
It's been a minute.
So.
Do I know him? Have I met him?
I believe you.
I don't know.
Unless
I
you
thought
weren't
you meant-
around. So he's the head of the Assassins
Right.
Guild. He aided in defending the city when the Forgotten busted out and started killing everyone.
Oh, yeah, I was never.
Yeah, he and all of his friends were like popping
Yeah,
in and
rumor
out
party.
of.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're
right.
blinking around, just
But
slaughtering
that's the only
people.
interaction you have with him. You haven't taken a contract from him.
He
nobody
also
has?
left Copper Forge when you did, but he was not seen
Right.
after that.
Didn't we see him once?
Right as we were leaving.
Yeah.
And then he disappeared.
That's what you're
Alright.
okay.
Well, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting.
Hello,
Hello, I'm Bubo.
I'm Hush.
Hush.
I'm Starheart.
How many S's are in his name?
I think just one.
Okay, great.
Do you happen to have any contracts available?
Oh, certainly. And I've seen you all on the battlefield. I believe you're all equipped.
Thank you. It's a
Oh,
compliment.
since you've never met him before,
Uh-huh.
you do recognize that he is a Quai like the two of you, but you don't see him with a heart beast, which is very strange.
Yeah.
But he's got silver white hair, like just ancient.
He's a
especially
good-looking fella.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Hey, where's your heart beast?
If you're looking for a contract,
All right, good conversation.
I would love to assist you. What sort of killing are we looking for?
Something simple.
Yes, super easy.
Easy.
Maybe someone who is a
Perhaps the
bad.
cheapest contract you have available.
Right.
Low profile.
Low.
Very low.
Low profile.
Maybe someone who is just bad, mean person that just needs to go. You know.
Well, there is. His name is Bask. He is a low-level informant. He's a thorn in the side of the guard, of the royals, of just about everyone.
Wait, do we all know Basque?
Yes, we all know Bask. We all know Bask. He's the
He's like
he's
my
the bold guy.
informant
He's
guy.
the bold.
Yeah.
I like the man, but
What
he's also
about-
gotten in the way of our work a few times.
Jeez.
Oh, and how so?
Well, he tends to tip people off before we can arrive.
Yes, he is a
right.
tip
He's
off.
got his fingers in everywhere.
Wait,
Tip offer.
what's that?
Yes,
Oh, El
What about
Gabber.
someone who like hates puppies or something? You know,
She's got a good point. You know, anyone who
yeah,
hates
those
puppies.
are evil people.
Anybody else on the list?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, let's go
there's,
past the bees. Go to like the evil letters.
What's El Gabber been up to?
Gapper. Well, we haven't kept much of an eye on him. He's still has a lot of influence in the town. A friend to me, of course. He's a good man, conflicted, angry, but necessary.
I would agree.
I would deny a contract for his death at this time.
Oh dear. Bask he's such a nice.
Is he?
There is a man,
Huh?
well, a gnome, who is known for beating those who fail
Oh, that sounds
at their
promising.
work.
Yes.
Not bad.
He works on the market level.
Mm-hmm.
They work in the mines. They bring him the ore. If they don't bring back enough, he's cruel.
Oh, that's-
They started a sort of pool. I applied discounts for those who work together.
What's his name?
His name. Carib
Carib what?
Black.
Carib Black.
What does he have? Does he have family, or is he? How old is he? What's his state of being?
He's 47.
Okay, so
He's fit.
he's fit.
As a fiddle? Great, just checking. Fiddles are pretty fit.
I have one high-profile death for you. if
No,
you're
no,
interested.
none
don't
of those.
need it.
Not one of the. Just in
Never
case.
heard of this guy,
Just,
Carib.
just in case, though, who is the high profile?
Nope. Don't need it.
I just want to hear the name.
Snips Cutlass.
Oh, it's Snips.
Oh, we could snip his cutlass.
Goodness,
That
is
sounds.
hard.
I haven't drank
Ouch.
enough of that. Sounds disgusting.
Oh, Snips.
Could
That's
get rid of him.
He's not what he seems.
What do you mean?
What's
It's taken me years to discover him.
Would you say he's a tidbit snippy?
Accept the contract, and I will give you all the details you need. Otherwise, I have to keep it.
What?
Well, let's start low.
What say you?
Let's start
Aura?
low.
Danny,
Mm.
is Snips Cutlass one of Al Gabber's like associates?
He's the mercenary guild.
in
He's the head of the mercenary guild. He's the one who gave them the Black Coin contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but you know what? That means he's part of the people who worship Cloak,
I say we go with Snips.
How do you know that?
because the black
Does the
black spot is from. That's kind of what they're the cult who like worship
But when
Cloak.
Wait, did I learn?
Is that right?
Did I learn any of that during not this round, but the very beginning with
Yeah, you would have remembered.
that guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
Cord had
That's
one
his
of those
name. I was
contracts.
trying to remember his name.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Listen,
Yes.
I think
we've dealt with Snips before. I don't know if he'd be an easy kill for you, but
well, I do
I can
need.
assure you he would not.
I do
But
need
he's a
more.
necessary death.
oh, I know I would agree with
Does
you.
it pay?
All of
Everything
these
I-
pay.
That's why we're
Hush,
here.
pays.
No, listen.
Hey, no, and then we can split it 4
Right, but
ways.
remember, I have to be the one.
He's got to kill him. He's got to
Oh
make
my
sure.
god, you're so selfish. How
Yep.
much money is it?
It doesn't matter. Aura, tell her to quiet.
Oh
You're
my
closest to her.
gosh.
I'm far away.
I'm just gonna. You got anything cool over here?
Sure.
Okay.
Don't break anything and don't steal
You
anything.
see this
I'm gonna.
There are
I'm
several-
gonna practice my sneaks.
All right.
animal, humanoid, monstrous skulls, limbs, taxidermy, weapons. Like you see heads mounted next to the weapon that separated the head from the body, that sort of thing. Depictions of great. Some of the images swim, sort of, so it seems like a
God.
black canvas. But as
Okay.
you move around it and get at just the right angle, you can see what the image actually is. Even their art is obscured here.
Is sorry, real quick. Is Snips like a neutral person, or is he someone that's in the Queen's payroll?
The guilds themselves are sort of independently operated by those who work in that industry.
Okay.
They're
So
a
he was voted to the top, but he's been at the top for an obscene amount of time.
Copy that.
But yes, so not directly with the Queen. He's the person who bargains with the Queen for raids and stuff like that for mercenaries.
Who was the miner? The mean. What's his?
Caribou. Wait,
Carib.
I'm over
Carib?
here.
Black.
Carib Black. Yes, I think that might be a good start. I can't believe I'm saying this. Sorry.
I think that would be the easiest kill for
Yes, agreed. Agreed. I think it should just be me taking the contract. So none of you, if anything happens, none of you, you three won't be a part of it.
It's very responsible of you.
I will console his loved ones.
Well, so if you know, I need to be the one.
Are you going to take one contract, or are you going to take more
No,
than
we're
one?
going to start out one at a time. I think. Yes.
See me as soon as possible for the other.
So how do we start this? Where's the fine print?
Oh, I trust you. I've seen you fight to defend this mountain.
Do we get a black spot or anything?
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I don't know.
Clearly, he's never taken a contract before.
I've taken two.
Not of this kind.
That's true. I have not of this kind.
I have no need for that sort of insurance. If you fail me, I'll find you myself.
Oh, that sounds really
He's
nice.
pretty good at it. All right,
I
so
believe
where
that.
can we find Mr. Carib?
Carrot Black lives in the residential district. He
Excellent.
works in the merchant district.
Uh-huh.
His business is ore. The business name is also ore. He's not a creative man.
Clearly. I would have come up with a better name than that. Magic Rocks or something.
Or would you?
Wow.
Ah!
And he works in the merchant district, which is the central district, right? The
Yes.
central.
Disc.
Oh, residential.
Residential.
Oh, he works in the
That's
residential.
where he lives, dude.
Oh, that's where he lives and works.
Yes.
Oh, very good.
Hush.
That's on me. Yes, you're right.
Very
Same
good.
level.
Hush, does the name Voss mean anything to you?
Voss?
Like a vase?
Voss, no. Vor. Yes.
Vor, that was it.
He was one of our best.
Was.
Yes. He was hired to kill a government official. But due to recent events, he went rogue.
Interesting.
I was not able to bring him down. He's loyalist to the Queen. I enjoy the Queen. I would prefer she lives. He is there to defend her to the very end. If you come across Vor, don't.
No. Listen. You said you're for the queen, and he's protecting the queen. So that means you're for this. Who are you asking about?
A man named Vor.
Yeah, how do you know him?
How do you know him?
The
I
government
don't know
official
him, that's why
that
I'm
he
asking.
was assigned to, was this before or after he went rogue?
Before, he didn't complete the contract. He was meant to kill Governor Sahlen of Raufel. It was not one that I was pleased with, but the Queen saw it as fitting. It's better for our economy as they rebuild and take out massive loans.
He was supposed to kill Governor Sahlen?
Yes. He abandoned his contract
Well, that's good.
in order to chase after you, from what I understand.
As do I.
Please know I did not send him. I have you in the utmost esteem.
Thank you, Hush.
Would you like anything upon Mr. Black's death? Or just word of his death is enough for you?
What, you mean like a hand?
Yeah, or the head.
Yes. What's the evidence of that?
A head would be traditional.
No.
Okay.
Copy that.
I would also accept if you could find a stone to take his essence in or something like that. But those are expensive.
Oh no, we don't have any of that.
Head will do.
Head will do.
Are those even available in Copperforge, these stones?
Yes, you can get them in the Peak District from one of the darker churches, but they're several hundred gold.
Yeah, I don't got the money for that. I got a portrait instead.
I call dibs on not holding the head. This is madness.
It's necessary. And what's our payment upon receiving this head?
Yes.
As I said, this is a low-level contract,
Yes, of
probably
course.
too easy for the likes of you. It doesn't pay much. 65 gold.
Well, that's fine. It would just yeah, it's just from me, I guess.
The contract for Snips pays 1,500 gold.
That's pretty good.
And I will give you a personal gift.
A gift.
Do I get a gift?
You will all get a gift.
Is it
Oh.
a second portrait?
Wait, no, do we even want a gift
you
from
like.
this guy?
We could want to give from that guy.
I mean, he seems like he's pretty, you know.
Or what do you think?
What did you think?
Sidebar. Like, step aside.
I think we only have 48 hours.
That's true. Yes. Okay.
Should
Well,
we
let's
take the skips
let's
contract or no?
let's take this contract for Carrot Black, and we will come back when we have him in the sack.
We'll take the Skips contract as well.
Yes, ma'am.
The Snips contract.
Doing that now.
Very good.
Well, we
Very
don't
good.
have to do it at the same time. But take the contract. It's money.
Right.
Really good money. Enough for 4 or 5 portraits.
His portrait is very exquisite.
See, I'm not wrong.
Where did you get a portrait done?
Well, from the Mercenary Guild, they had made one, so it can't be all bad. They have some good artistries in there.
Yeah.
So what did happen
Hired.
with your heartbeats, please?
It's not far.
Oh, I think it's time.
Oh,
for
Mom's
us-
right here.
It's very nice.
Thank
Nah,
you.
I
Yours is beautiful
Yes, of course.
as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mine was beautiful once.
Okay, that's not something we should talk about. Let's go and get this contract.
Very well.
Thank you, Ash.
but
Starheart, I think that he wants to not talk about
We're
it.
good here. Let's go.
Make a perception check.
Ooh, nice.
Roll high. No whammies. Plus.
It looks low.
shush.
You bored?
This is the shopping. This is the shopping episode.
We're shopping for contracts.
Yeah.
For people to death.
It was a perception.
All in time. All in due time.
Let's do now.
You can use a reroll, or you have a couple blessings. You could add to it. A blessing would be a d6.
This one.
This
Nope,
one.
This one. Thank you. Okay, I'll add a blessing. So what am I at?
Uh,
what did I say?
11.
11.
Plus. Come on, roll high.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
yeah,
there we
yeah,
go. 17.
17?
Yeah.
You see in the gray torchlight, as everything's dim again, as Hush starts to walk back to that counter, along the edges of the wall, you see this sort of serpentine shape, ethereal, sort of blending through the walls. And it pushes in sort of from the floor, from the walls, from the ceiling, all in the corners, and just kind of loops around, trailing itself. And then it, as he steps, you actually see him step through the counter to get to the other side, and this thing sort of wraps around him. And it is a worm, like a flying serpent sort of
Yeah.
thing. Dragon-like, no limbs, but it is clearly dead, but somehow still attached to his being. But that's just before the door shuts, and you're the only one who
Okay,
sees
cool,
it
cool,
as
cool,
you three exit.
Tight, tight, tight.
I want one.
All right, so we shall go back down to the residential area and look for this
Look for Mr. Black
Mr. Black. Where do we start?
in the residential area.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. I'm glad we agree.
Oh, you took the Basque one too, or no? You took.
That's,
I'm just
that
writing
says
it down.
Kira Black.
Okay, your handwriting is.
It says Kira Black.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I know. We could go ask Basque if he's heard of this. And maybe inform him that he's on the chopping block if he doesn't get his shit together.
We're gonna warn someone that we're.
No, it's a terrible idea. Just stick to the contract, bud.
Oh, fine. I'm just trying to help. See, I'm trying to help.
He's very helpful. We all get it. All right.
Okay. Well, then let's go and ask Basque then.
All right.
So we're gonna go down to the central level and
Unless
see
we
if
stop at Tequila Mockingbird, because bartender knows where everybody's got to be.
you think
Not at that bar.
No, Hoon,
You don't know.
Hoon's new. I would even say you would understand that Hoon is probably too new to really know everybody.
Yeah.
Dang it, it was a great idea in my brain.
It was.
yeah, let's-
It was any other bartender, probably.
Damn it.
But Hoon
You
is
should have
trained.
killed him.
You take that back.
So yeah, we're gonna go down to the bowl and see if we can't spot him at the bowl.
Oh, Basque.
Yeah, Basque.
Yeah, you see him. He's placing bets and trying to get people to make poor bets and all that stuff in order to.
Basque. Psst.
Yeah. All right. Hold on.
He collects really quick and kind of settles things out and goes.
What are you pulling your pants up? What's going on, Bass? Hold on.
Basque, we need some information, and I pull out a couple silver and
I
fine
missed you.
gold.
Thank you. All right. How can I help you, friends?
We need to find someone named Mr. Carib Black.
Oh, Carrot Black. Yeah. He's a jackass. I don't like him. He works up on the residential. He's got a place, he calls it Ore. He's got a big old sign, it's got a big rock on
that's
it.
right.
and,
Yeah, we knew that
we
already.
knew
He's
it
got a bunch
already.
of kids working for him.
What kind of kids? What do you mean, kids?
Kids,
Like
you know.
slave labor?
Well, no, he pays them.
Oh, it's fine then.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, you know. So he's up towards the back in the poor part of town. Southeast part of the
Oh yeah,
disc.
that's
up
not
there.
where I live.
And then,
Never been there.
But yeah, he's something terrible. You know, he drinks too much. He fights people in the bars. He
See,
beats
bars?
women.
It would have been a good idea.
see, it sounds great. Okay, well, thank you so much, Bask.
Yeah,
Thank you. Bye-bye.
sure.
Bask, when does his shop close at night?
Oh, about 7 o'clock, I think. That's usually when he stops off to the bars. I've gotten some good bets on him, to be honest with you. He pays out pretty well.
What bar is he a regular at?
Well, let's see. He usually goes over to, oh dear, what is it called?
Good questions.
Last time I saw him make a bet, it was at the Silverfish.
Oh, silverfish.
You have bets on him? Is that what you said?
Well, no, I convince him to make terrible bets when he's drunk, and then I cash in.
What kind of things does he like to bet on?
Oh, you know, the regular the pit fights. You know, which harvest from the peat garden is going to be the best. Like, that man will bet on anything. He's an idiot.
Good to know.
Southeast or southwest?
Bro, this is gonna be
Southeast,
so
southeast.
easy.
Southeast. So, is Booba's house next to, like, around Tequila Mockingbird area?
Almost directly across the street.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
your caddy corner.
And Tequila Mockingbird is what's
fairly close to the
Well, you said
central
nice
side, but
right,
it's like northeast. It's like the first right when you come out of that,
okay,
the center.
Okay, cool. Does he live with anyone? Is he?
Oh yeah. No, he lives with his family. He's got a wife, 2 kids, and some of his workers also live in the basement area.
Does he live in his shop?
They're
Like
connected, but they're technically separate structures. There's a tunnel sort of thing. The hallway connects them.
Alright.
The tube.
Okay, excellent.
Does his wife wear a lot of rouge?
Yeah, to cover up the bruises, she sure does.
Oh dear.
See, bud.
Yes, I agree.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
All right, Bass. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, kick him extra hard for me, okay?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Super hard.
Hey, is any...
Go on.
What's the matter?
Does... I think we can make some money if we place a bet on him. If someone thinks that he's gonna... I don't know. If he dies, we can get more money.
We'll talk about it when we get to the bar.
But he's the bet man.
Do you want to place a bet?
Did I hear bet?
What? Is anyone here like old buddy, old pals with Carib?
No, nobody likes that man. I don't even know how he got married, to be
I'll
honest
see
with
no
you.
one would bet that he would be okay.
Right.
Yeah, the man's trash. He's got decent ore, but I mean, it's not like he minds it up himself.
Okay, I'll
yeah.
come back.
All right, yeah, well, you know where to find me, or I'll find you.
Yes,
Yeah, the
thank you
usual.
so much, Bask.
Yep.
Anytime.
Well, see you later.
As we're heading up to the residential disc, I assume,
Yes.
I want to be writing on parchment, on kind of nice parchment.
Okay.
Just as we go.
Okay.
Can you write and walk at the same time?
Yep.
Impressive.
What are you writing?
Where's your ink come from?
We'll see if it comes up.
I'm looking over your shoulder. What are you writing?
I think it would behoove Mr. Black to sign this paper before he dies.
What is that? What's the paper?
Well, he's got a lot of ore, and
And your name's
Yup. So she gets all the aura.
no. I want to make sure his family is taken care of, and I'm not sure if he has a
Oh,
will
we'll
set up.
take care of his family.
Oh man. Okay.
Not like that.
You make it. You find it. It's not that hard to find. You ask around. A couple of people can kind of point you in the general direction. Or actually, sorry, are you trying to find on your own so nobody knows where you went?
Right.
Yes.
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 Okay. So it
Wait.
takes you a little bit longer, but you still find it. It's in the dingiest part of town, and yeah, there's a big old sign. It's like a painted piece of plank that was discarded and then painted with a chunk of ore on it, and then
plank
just
paint.
ore on top.
Man, look at that sign. It's not as good as Claxon.
So I'm new to
Claxon's
this,
moves and boops.
and I don't know how to execute just, hello, here to, you know.
I mean, he likes to drink. We could get him very drunk.
He likes to bet.
Can
you could-
poison his drink.
You could fight him, and we place
Punch
bets,
him in
and
the
it just
face.
doesn't end well.
And when you go to punch,
Do I
turn it
look-
into a sword.
Do I look
And then
like
it
a
goes through his
fighter to
brain.
you?
Yeah,
you
you got
look
a
like
sword
someone
arm.
who's been killing people.
Put the hat of disguise on him. Ooh. Think big. Close your eyes.
Like an
The only thing I'm thinking of is the Cyclops right now.
I think it can
mini
make.
cyclops.
I think it can make you a foot taller than you are.
Yes, I still can't fight.
You've got a sword for an arm.
I know that.
So you go to punch him, and then it turns into a
Do you
sword.
want
and
to
then
just
you
go in there and say, hey, you get your damn hands off of her? You know, what?
I don't know what you actually know and how much of this is boobo. It's a dagger. Comes out of his wrist, launches
Yeah,
into his
and
hand.
he
Oh, he
keeps
definitely
getting-
knows.
He
yeah,
showed
you've
me.
seen it
He
before.
definitely
Showed
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
and I just keep calling it a
just-
sword.
yeah.
Because it's
Check.
Just
That's
checking.
Boobo.
yeah.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, let's
Play
go.
on,
Let's
play
go
on.
back to what you just
I mean, if you
said.
prefer to cut him off at home, we could do that as well. Be a little less public.
Oh, you mean the Back to the Future
Yes,
reference?
yes, go with that, please.
Don't need to take two on that?
Yes.
As you are scouting the building, so the outside, the shop
Use it again.
portion, you can hear the breaking of stone. You can hear a lot of like forge fires running, that sort of thing. Much smaller scale than the actual forge district. This is mostly for just the rudimentary, just breaking stuff up. And you can see the tunnel that that Bask was talking about that leads into his home. And the home is a little more hovelly, and you can tell it digs down into the actual meat of the disc as well, like a lot of the basements do in this area.
Okay. I can do this.
No,
I can do
excuse
this.
me again.
I can do this. So I
What?
guess we'll just go in, and I'll say my line, and
What
there we are.
What are you gonna say?
Okay, I just need some help.
Wait, Nitsage, what's your last name?
It's
Alsop.
Alsop.
Say, my name is Nitsage Alsop. And you killed my father.
Is that true?
No, he didn't. I don't.
Prepare to
How
die.
many references
He's
can we
He's gonna die.
Okay, I'm going. Here we are. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Okay. I can't do this. I just.
You just go up,
Does anyone have like a?
punch him in the face with your sword arm.
I know. Okay, fine. Krillak,
Where's two
any
armies?
words of encouragement?
Oh, geez.
There's lots of delicious children who'd be much easier to kill.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, here we are. There's no help. He's
What
no
do you say? What do you
He's,
say?
again,
What do
he
you
just
say?
wants to kill everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
clearly.
All right. Here we are. Here we go.
So perhaps we should distract him, get him out of the shop.
Do you want a drunken bar brawl?
If you need anybody to
Oh.
tell you it's a bad idea, I'll help you.
Well, maybe first we should go and
Nope,
see if
it's a
anyone's
great
in
idea.
there.
In the house?
Well, I don't want
Well, in the shop,
I don't want
if
to
the
kill
shop's
him if
deserted.
his
Well, I
family
hear
is in there.
they're working. I can hear them.
Can you check to see if the family is here in the house at all?
All right, we're gonna
What?
go on a stealth mission, you and I.
Okay, yes.
But here's the thing: this is a real mission, so
Yeah.
you must be
No, I've
very
been training
quiet.
for this my whole life. Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is so it's a
Stealth.
tunnel that leads to the house.
Okay.
So if you go into the shop, there's a tube that connects the shop to the house.
House. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Is the
and
shop
there's no
one-story-
windows.
One-story shop.
It's a big dome.
So could we peek in and see if there's
Yeah, are there windows
if
anywhere?
it's
Yeah.
people in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's open
What's-
for business.
What is the layout as I peek into the
So
window?
Yeah,
the layout
let's
is
just
Peek in the
so
window.
again, it's dome shaped. There are various tables, so long like workbenches,
Okay.
and you just see people just hammering on things on anvils. They have their kids, like young gnomes who are just bashing away, and then some older folk who've clearly whatever they used to do for a living isn't paying anymore, so they're just whacking. There's small forges along the side of the dome. Pipes go up and chimney out. All exhaust goes out the top of the mountain.
Yep.
But yeah, maybe 24 total people working in the shop at the time. You can see there is one sort of stern-looking gnome marching around, just kind of keeping an eye on things. He looks tired, a little worn. He's got bags under his eyes. And then you can see behind him and behind that main counter where they would sell, barrelfuls of ore or, wheelbarrows full of ore. That's where the entrance to the tube to the residential or to his house.
Does the gnome walking around look fit?
Yeah.
Does he have a name tag?
No.
Just checking.
How old are the kids? Oh, I'm not
Can
there.
Can I maybe make an insight from to see if that's Caleb?
Sure. Yeah, make an insight.
And how many people did you say were working?
About 24.
Oh, that's a -1. Cool. 9.
Can't be sure.
Okay.
You've never seen it before.
So
I've got an idea.
there's a lot of people in there.
Right.
So we don't want to do it here.
What if I made like a minor illusion and like had one of the things like break and see what Caleb might do to one of the little ones, and
Yeah.
that will give us.
I was going to do mage hand and just knock one of the oars off the table and see what
And,
happens.
and if we see him, we can go
Wait,
in there.
you
and-
want to get him to hit a kid?
Well, we need to see.
Just let me go. How old are they?
Don't want to kill him in front of 24
How old were they?
I can be invisible. I can go invisible.
Or send a drunken barb roll. Unless you can go invisible and randomly kill him without being
Oh no!
uninvisible.
Then I become
Yeah, it
visible
doesn't work.
again.
How old
What
were
about a
they?
drunken barb roll and then you just happen to kill him?
I know what that is to me.
Very engaging.
Or we could try and lure him out to the
Like,
alley.
could one of them be? How old am I? 17? 18?
You're
17?
You're 18.
What's your
I think.
age
18?
again?
I'm 18.
Oh, I
Could
don't
one of them
know.
be 18? Or is that on the old age?
This is the worst group of assassins ever.
Wait, no.
Yep.
Okay, no, I got it. Okay?
Got anything that
Just-
can stealthily kill him?
I'm gonna take my. Is there like dirt around? Is it just like dirty?
On the
If I'm, like,
outside,
dank-
yeah.
No, just like in the area.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
just-
pretty. It's pretty grimy out. There's soot and stuff that's fallen from just
Okay.
them bringing stuff up.
So I'm gonna take off my jacket and I'm gonna give you my bracer,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna grab some dirt and just like rough myself up.
101 Dalmatians yourself.
Rolling in the soot.
Yes.
Okay, I'll find out who he is. Go that way.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go around the side of the dome. It's the side of the dome, I guess.
So you're going in?
Yeah.
It's open.
Do you know? Oh.
It's a shop. Just go ahead.
Shh. Did you ever hear of etiquette?
Okay, I'm in.
Okay. He sees you coming in. Yeah.
Hi. I'm looking for a job. Any kind of work?
Yeah. We can work.
Okay. Who can I talk to?
Me.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter. You want work or not.
Yeah.
Pick up that axe. Pickaxe.
Okay.
Get to cracking all of that. If you make it through the closing, you're hired.
Okay.
Go.
Are you the one that hires me?
Depends on your performance. Go.
Okay. I'm picking.
Yeah. Make a strength check.
Are there windows around, or is it pretty closed off?
It's pretty closed off. Conditions there suck.
But didn't you guys just look in a window?
They went. They looked in the main opening that you
Main
just came
opening,
through.
So could they see who I was talking to?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a do what now?
Strength check.
Look at her trying to do some work. This is gonna fail miserably.
It might be
10?
good for us.
Yeah. The ore doesn't even break on your first swing. You're not off to a good start.
Normally I have a drink first.
Swing harder.
I'm swinging. Okay, just swing again.
One more strength check.
12 or 13.
It cracks. He stops staring at you for a second. All right, now keep that up for the next 3 hours. Go.
Okay.
I need that pile gone.
I said okay.
Now, what was her plan going in there?
I think she was just trying to figure out which one was black.
Can we assume it was him?
I would think so.
Okay.
There's an easier way to find out, but she didn't want anyone to get beat.
Right. Well, I say we just wait until closing time to see him doing.
Can I purposefully, like, just F up?
Yeah. Nice.
Sure.
Nice.
How would you like to do that?
Because we know that he beats these kids, right? I don't. Is there? I know it's really dingy. Is there anything valuable around?
Anything that if I hit it with a pickaxe, it would just not be good.
Yeah, so those small forges, there are those pipes that bring the soot and smoke up and out of this building to make it breathable in
Okay.
here. So those pipes are vulnerable. There are also, like anything valuable would be beyond the desk, which is where he is.
Okay.
That leads to the
But the pipe
entrance
is
to the
ne-
home.
near me?
Yeah, the pipes are just about everywhere. So they ring the entire place. And he put you on the edge of the table, so you're off to that side.
And if I turn around to look out the window, can I see?
Oh, thanks for the follow, Frogman.
Thanks
Fuck,
for the
man.
follow.
Fun for the follow.
Frogman.
If I turn around, can I see if they can see me?
The kids?
These guys.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you guys still peeking in?
Yeah, like off and on.
Yeah. So you know you're being like, they're observing. They're
Okay.
keeping an eye on you.
Then I'm gonna just keep going for like a minute, and then I'm just gonna whack this pipe.
Strength check.
Oh, you will help me.
Did you end up turning into a 6 foot tall cyclops? Is that what you are right now?
That's a. No, didn't work. No.
8.
You miss the ore and bang the pipe, but you don't break through it, and you catch his attention. Well, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, sorry, it's really heavy.
Yeah, hit the rocks, not the pipes.
No, I'm trying. This is heavy. Sorry.
Yeah, it's heavy. That's why you're gonna get paid to do it.
I just said it was heavy. Why are we? I'm okay. Try again.
No, not that.
Oh,
the,
it actually hit the rocks.
ore.
Okay, so you've gotten the hang of cracking the ore now, so you're
Okay.
fine for another. You just keep going for a little bit. Did you want to try the pipe again?
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna time it to where when she swings, I want to hit the pipe with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, plus your heart. Okay,
Awesome.
yeah. Okay, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
I got a. I'm glad you're doing that because I got a 7.
12 to hit the pipe.
That'll hit the pipe.
Do you want me to roll damage for the pipe?
Sure. Yeah, yes, please.
1 point of.
That's all you need. That's all you need for a pipe.
So it blasts, it hits the pipe, it hits it at a joint, and it releases a bolt that is keeping a part where it hinges up, and it goes shooting out into the shop. And it just barely misses a kid who swings down.
Oh my
and, goes, and you're like, oh, oh. And there's just a little leak happening now, and he's had it.
Okay.
He
Well,
grabs
that
you
was
by
what I
the
wanted.
ear,
Oh.
and he starts just dragging you into the back. Like, he basically just goes behind the desk. He's like, I told you to keep hitting the rock. I told you, do not hit the pipes. And he opens the
invisible.
door.
Go
He
in, go
drags you
Yup,
inside.
that's
The
the
door
one.
closes
Me and you.
behind you.
Invisible.
And he just starts, like, yanking you, just yelling the whole time. You can tell looking at him, he's slurring a little bit. His eyes are a little glazed. He's drunk.
Can I fight back?
You can try.
Yeah, I do.
When we see that, me and Bubo go. I turn Bubo and I invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should go in now.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Okay.
But you can't kill them in front of 24 people.
They're going in the back, right?
Yeah, so he's now
in
headed
the
to the
back.
house. So the other children are still
Kill
working
him
at their
if I leave
tables.
fast.
He's gone out.
Not be that. That's why you. Come on.
Is he
We're gonna
hurting
try
me,
and
or is he just jostling me around?
You're in pain, but he's not causing you damage.
We want to try and
But he's got a grip.
open the door, invisibly, and just go to the back.
Okay.
I grabbed the hat back before you went in, by the way.
The hat.
You
I
know
didn't put the
Sure.
hat on. and we want to follow him into the back.
Okay. You do so.
What? Yeah, we want to follow him. So where does he go? What's happening after that?
It's a short corridor, so by the time you enter, he's already taken you into the house area, where there's a main living space that seems barren at the moment, and he just basically just throws you to the ground and just is about to start swinging at you.
How's your chance?
Right? Oh yeah. But I want to try and come up behind him and.
I'll get that one in a minute.
I'm just keeping watch outside as an
So he's
older,
gonna get these hits
haggard
in
gnome.
first.
Okay.
Unfortunately. You don't take much. You take 4 damage. Because he's still holding onto your ear with one hand, and he's just coming across, and he clocks you across the face. And at this point, he's not even making sense anymore. He's just yelling, just roaring.
I'm just gonna brace myself this way.
And now,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll have his back, keeping an eye out for anybody who might want to enter the room.
Yes.
sure.
All right, I'll keep an eye out. You take care of him. I'm not gonna jump in unless I
I'm gonna
absolutely
go
have
right
to.
when I see him hit her. I'm gonna go right up to him and.
Roll high, roll high.
Do I get advantage since it's?
He's invisible.
Yeah.
And he's very preoccupied.
You know what? I saw this coming. I'm gonna go ahead and use this bad boy.
Are you gonna reroll?
No, my
He's gonna use
portent.
his.
Oh.
Shoot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Oh, 20. Not natural. To hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. Okay, you're done. Is that 2d8? No, 1d8. Cool. 4, 5. 6 points of damage.
Tie.
And I instantly become visible again.
He's
You will not hurt these children anymore.
I will hurt who I like.
Well, then you're going to get it.
pulls back a bloody hand. He seems a little afraid, but he's still too mad to really understand what's happening to him. He reaches to his belt and he pulls out a small pickaxe. And let's roll for initiative.
Oh, okay.
And
5.
I'm just outside keeping watch, so
Yeah.
I'm not involved.
5?
5.
9.
7.
Okay. Boo-boo.
I just got 2 more sets of dice, and neither one of them like me. I need to get another one. Is this how it starts?
Yes.
how the
It is
addiction
his turn
begins.
first, so he's going to swing at you with the pickaxe. He misses. Dang it. It's now your turn. Hitsage.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor on myself. Go up. Go up. There we go. Mage Armor will be my...
13 plus your dex.
It's because it's a 14. So I now have 14 AC. Cool. Now listen. This can go one of 2 ways, but you're going to go down, you mean person. That's my action.
That's your action?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm still invisible. I'm not jumping in yet.
Okay. Starhawk.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Do they get flanking advantage at all?
The way the situation is, because he's overpowering her,
Okay.
Yeah.
he would get
You
more
have to
advantage
roll
than her.
this one first to see if it hits.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
Plus
19.
whatever you-
And then I had...
Plus 5, so it's 24.
Oh, 24.
Aw, re-roll that, please.
For the first time, I got this roll on my
Yes.
Could have been a contender.
19.
Come on! Final one.
And then do I reroll my damage? Or do I just go with what I had?
Keep your damage.
Huh?
Keep your damage.
Keep it 18.
Yikes. Damage?
Yeah, 5d6.
What level did you do?
Please don't kill him. Wouldn't that be a son of a bitch?
I mean, I can go down and do 4d6.
You said 22?
No, I said 18.
18. 18. Okay.
My bad. Not
Just so you know,
what?
if
He's dead, isn't he?
No, he's
Well,
not dead.
I'm just saying,
Shockingly
like, if you
not
were to
dead.
hit him and and you could tell he was like on his last leg, you can choose for it to be a non-fatal blow. Just
okay.
putting it out there.
Thank you.
I can also
Yeah.
spare the dying if I need to.
You blast him, and he just instantly just boom hits the side of his wall, knocks
I
over a bunch of bottles.
Say something while I do that.
Sure.
Eat it, bitch!
Oh,
Your dad?
Wait, what?
You
Oh
hear?
gosh, dang it!
But you don't see anyone yet. It's his turn, but he spends it getting up.
I can't bolt towards where the kid is, can
You are still able to move half speed because you'd be getting up
I? Okay.
toward the kid, but you don't know where the kid is. You just
Okay.
hear the voice.
Can I at least move towards?
Where's where you're hearing it? Sure.
Yeah.
So deeper, you go deeper into the house.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm
Yeah,
there to
across the
prevent
room.
anything if anything happens.
Sure. So it's his turn. Like I said, he spends it just getting up. Nitsage, it's your turn again.
Sorry, remember not to do that next time.
Ooh, guiding bolt, so you have advantage on this attack.
Kill him dead. Kill him
No,
dead.
Oh,
listen.
see, that's why I did it. Yeah,
You're. This is the end for you and your villainy. But before that, you're gonna sign this paper before I disperse with you.
What?
What? I said you're going to sign this paper, or you're going to reap the consequences. So help me.
So if I sign that, you're gonna leave me alone and let me get back to work?
Yes.
Deception check.
Come on. How deceptive are you? Not really.
I get blessings too.
You
so
got blessings.
how many rerolls we have?
One.
Ooh, come on, baby! I'm gonna use the reroll.
Okay.
Oh, I have an inspiration too. What's that mean?
You can
You
reroll.
can basically, yeah. You, yeah
Okay, so I'm gonna use,
so
I'm
reroll
gonna
that
use the
one.
inspiration. I'm using the inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that reroll.
Come on.
Do I go with that one or do I go with another reroll?
Do with the green one.
Okay.
Smith.
Coming into some shit.
Thank you for the raid.
All right.
Welcome.
So I'm using the portent, which is an 11. But then I'm gonna
Never
put
let
my
go, Dak.
blessing on that.
Smart.
11, 12, 14 minus 1. 13.
It's enough in his drunken state to
Wow.
convince him of the truth. Quick break. Our friends over at We Are Nerdsmith, our fellow D&D streamers, they're fantastic. We've gotten to chat with them several times. We've been on their channel once. They're super great. Make sure you go and check them out. Give them a follow, give them a like, and all that good stuff. So thanks for joining us, friends. We're in the middle of Nitschage continuing to go down his dark path of murder.
I'm still new to this.
Murder pass. The game.
Killing spree.
But at
Killing
least this
spree.
person is evil.
So he stops fighting and reaches out to take
Yes,
the paper.
please sign this.
Okay.
Sign it and everything
Sure.
will be fine.
Sure. And what's on it? What does he read?
It's essentially a will that says he's leaving his ore to his family, but also providing fair wages for his workers, and that if their families have any debts, they are paid off from his estate.
Nice.
Great. He signs it with absolute fear in his eyes.
Okay. Here, take it. Go. Leave
Thank
me alone.
you.
Is there advantage on that? Like,
absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Advantage.
Okay. 22.
That hits.
22 to hit. And then it's another D. 10 points of damage. Max damage. I right in the heart. Just take it and go. And then all of his soul comes into my arm. Whoa!
Power and pleasure.
Yeah, like he said, like Bubo sees it, it's out.
My
it's
eyes
in.
get extremely wide.
Oh, it's out.
Whoa!
Oh! There is a spider in my dice tray.
Oh, he's a cute little one.
No, oh my God, no, he's moving. Oh God. No.
Oh, now it's out.
No,
oh, it's
there
hanging
it is.
down.
Oh,
That's cute. That's
Buddy,
cute.
Wow.
it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all good. Look, he's gone. No more.
Oh,
It was so little.
All good. All good. Okay.
I dropped my purse. I want to grab it. Make sure there's no spider in it. Oh my God.
There, Kelric. 4 souls.
2 more.
Yes, thank you. Just a good, a thank you would be nice every now and then.
You hear
Dad?
again.
It's like Simba.
Oh no.
Simba's down there.
Once I hear that, I still see Starheart, right?
Didn't you take off in the house? What are you doing?
Yeah, I took off to go towards the kid.
Starheart.
So out of combat,
Keep the
you
child
round
from
the
coming
corner and you do see a little kid who's just, he's covered in bruises. He's maybe 12
How old
years
is?
old.
Okay.
And he's just waking up.
Sorry, by the way, you came out of invisibility when I came out of...
Yeah.
Which is a concentration. Oh, but it stops from the
That's
attacks.
fine.
Okay. So...
And I'd like to say, Starheart, don't let the kid come in here.
Yeah, no shit. I mean,
Watch your language. There's young children here.
Yes, and me and you are going to go now. Bye. Invisibility. You can take care of yourself. You are good with kids.
have you ever seen her with a kid?
I just figured you were like a kid, and I have so much trust in you that you can get out of this
Closer in
one.
age than he is. All right, let's get out of here.
Oh my God. Okay.
How many more souls do you need?
I need 2.
2?
Who are you?
That was the last one.
Oh, shit, the head. Fuck.
I was so hoping you'd forget.
Oh, we still need the head.
Can you take care
We're invisible.
Yes, again.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so...
But the minute table talk. The minute we do something, we become invisible,
the minute we
right?
attack...
Because the way I really want this to play out is just an invisible slicing of the head, and the kid sees his head just floating.
Oh no! I mean, if he's already dead, are
It's
they technically
attacked or
attacking
cast a
it?
spell.
No, you're not attacking it.
not
Okay, so that's
Dead
exactly
body.
what
Yeah,
goes on.
Oh
that is
my
exactly what happened.
Wait, no, you don't. No. The kid's not there.
Because you're doing what?
This is all the same room. The kid's vision is obscured by some furniture. Dead Dad is behind a couple of couches and some like like a bookshelf or two.
Stop, keep the
You're on the
kid's
other side
attention.
with the kid.
Keep
Get
the
the
kid's
head.
attention.
Do you have a blade?
No, where's your blade at?
Oh, jeez, here's a springy stick.
Can I cast a transmutation?
Because he doesn't have a weapon for this.
I don't have a cutting utensil at all.
Oh crap! Okay. As you pull out your sword, I hate this sword.
Oh, whoops.
Whoopsie.
Wait.
Who's that? No. I was gonna make sure what the hell is.
Keep going.
No. Okay. I wanted to cause
Oh.
Distract him, Starheart. Distract the kid.
See this little
let
ratty
him look,
sleep
so
shirt.
hot.
There's patches on it.
Brand's the only one I have left because you wouldn't let me go down to Claxon.
Oh my. What? Okay. I wanted to. Oh my lord. Oh my god.
I'm trying to use a transmutation cantrip.
Transmutation.
Whatever
on
you're
what?
going to do it now.
Because I want to take just do something to make us look the other way. You said there's a
there's is there a door or something beyond the kid?
Yeah, the front door to the house would be on the other side of the kid.
I mean, sorry. Is there something at the opposite end of where the body is?
Yeah.
So we came through the back way from the shop
Okay.
into the
So there's the
living
front
room.
door. There's a bunch of stuff on shelves
Okay,
and things
so
like
if
that.
I wanted the kid to turn around from a noise,
Mm-hmm.
I would have him go the opposite direction of the body. And there's a door or a window in that direction?
front door to the house.
Front door to the house. So I am going to, hope this is a good idea, cause the front door to fly open as noisily as it possibly can.
Okay. It's just like
She's opened the door for us. Let's finish this.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
know, and oh my god. I'm just gonna take his hand and I'm just gonna tell him that we're not safe and we need to go.
okay.
Okay.
And then did I put my bracer back?
No, you gave it to me.
I did give it to you. That's right.
Okay, come on. And then we go through.
Okay.
Since Fran's voice is so annoying, like I can't fully cut. I can't fully cut through everything. So I put my foot on the dead guy's shoulders and like I'm pulling the head up to try to release.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the.
We just see the head. Just
I'm gonna take the head.
Actually, before the head comes off, we're gonna have to roll some sort of skill check for this mess. Let's do.
Lord.
Let's do medicine. Let's make this a medicine check for you.
Great.
More like a Dedison check.
Waka
Gonna be dead.
waka.
Waka waka.
See how cleanly you can separate head from neck.
Probably not.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, please. Please.
Not as bad as I
It's,
am.
it's not negative.
Do terrible.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Blessing! Blessing! You have a blessing. Do you?
You're gonna use the blessing?
You have a blessing? You really, does he have one?
I do have a blessing and inspiration.
I have
One.
Do it now.
Why do we gotta use
Reroll
it?
Because he'll reroll
It's gone.
for you.
I know we'll re-roll it, but
It's so much funnier if you botch this.
yeah, right. Great, we're at a 5
No. Oh yeah,
because I got nothing to add.
Whatever
to it.
makes you happy, Danny.
So you get so irritated with the Fran Drescher's
Yep.
sword.
Yeah, I can't wait to get rid of this
voice.
thing.
You're just like, shut up. And when you like the last shut up, it like cuts up into the like jaw area and like cracks into a molar and like and just is swinging from this side. Slightly disfigured this half of his face. It's still mostly recognizable as Mr. Black, but it's like it's a poor job.
Yo.
And it's all like it's not a clean cut at all. It's all like just median stringy down here. And like,
That is so nasty.
it's like
All right,
Bone
got
nasty.
it. Nailed it. First try.
Okay.
Give me something
Rumor
to
bar
put this
says
Under
they
my.
want to drop the character they've been sitting on.
Okay.
go for it, Rumor Bard. So Rumor Bard
Oh my
dropped
God.
the character a while back, but was holding on to it for the right time, and that time is now. So
Oh my god,
Rumor
I'm so
Bard,
excited.
Oh no!
Go for it. We are waiting for you. Give me all the deets.
Oh,
Let me know
no.
what to do.
I am so excited.
I'm so scared. It's gonna be like the wife or something, or the.
No.
They've been sitting on it for a while.
No.
She's
I
been
don't
sitting on
know.
it
I
for
don't
a
know. I
while.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
It's gonna be that damn.
I don't know. I'm so nervous.
Let's put some guesses on here. Let's put. Oh man.
So D&D Beyond is super great, you guys. Put all your stuff on
Also,
there.
for anyone new that's joined, I'm wearing an Eevee shirt.
Oh, okay. That's
What kind of show is this?
kidding,
While
you're
Aura
fine,
is
you're fine.
standing outside, suddenly before her is a pale elf in dark. Do you want to read this or the DM?
Sure, I'll read it. So while Aura's standing outside, suddenly before her is a pale elf in dark leather armor. Alone at last. We have some business to discuss. You and your friends certainly engage in some interesting pastimes for a representative of city. His name is Eldon. He's a vampire. Oh, and he has an offer for military support for the people of Copperforge. What the price is, I get to decide. I'm gonna change his voice.
Yeah.
What?
Alone at last.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh, sorry, Aura. Sorry.
He's with me.
I misread. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. We have some business to discuss. You and your friends engage in some interesting pastimes. For a representative of a city, I can help you. For a price.
When he says price, his teeth they're all just these jagged, awful things, but they're very pristine and well kept.
What help can you offer?
Many of my people, we celebrate in times of strife, but we can make exceptions. Give us a few delicious faces and necks, and we will defend Copperforge. Deny us, and you'll never see us coming.
So we have to accept your help or die.
It's even more scary because the woman's laughter.
If you want to put it in such terms.
Would orc blood suffice your lust?
Less sweet. Well, no, that's more for killing. We want to drink sweet, healthy, youthful. No.
How many do you need?
We can keep them alive for, I would say, several years. We don't aim to kill. We have to feed our kind. We keep them fed, keep them watered. Hundreds do.
Wait, did you just say 102?
100 would do.
How do I know it's not just you and this is a false threat that's hollow?
I thought you might think something like that. Look around.
As you just look around, you just see there are many people who look very similar to him, just standing on roofs of buildings, peeking out from behind various lodgings. So cool.
The ones you feed upon, do you choose or are we able to choose?
We're not that picky. Just deliver them to us. And we will take care of the rest. We'll do our best. Our heart beasts will help as well.
It seems we don't really have a choice, do we?
Now, there's always a choice.
Then I suppose we'll be partners and you'll be aiding us against the orcs.
Oh, splendid. We shall see you soon.
He just kind of puts the hood back over his head and signals to his friends, and they all just sort of melt into the shadows.
You need to like look directly into the camera and say something that you just said because we got the full effect. Oh my god,
It was so creepy. It was so creepy.
terrifying.
It reminded me of Tote from Indiana Jones.
Oh,
my
nice.
God. Oh my god.
What should we talk about?
Yeah, thank you, that's the word. What should we talk about?
Oh my gosh, Andy. Good job.
Oh, the hanger. Okay, got it.
Oh.
Yes. Super cool.
I'd like to. Do we want to keep going, or are you making notes right now, Danny?
Go for it. I just wanted to write down his name.
Give me the head. I'll put
Yes,
it under
put
my,
it in something.
I'll put it under my cloak.
No, you gotta wrap it in something.
so
You're
are
gonna
you
get
at
it
the
all
front
over
door?
you.
Well, I don't. What do I have?
Wait,
what do I
Look
have?
around.
Wait.
We
At
can
the
grab
storefront
something from
door.
the house.
I was keeping watch.
Was she at the front door or the back door? Where were you?
She's at the front door to the shop.
Yeah, she's behind us.
which
And
is-
where did I exit with the kid?
You
I thought I
exited the front door of the
door.
residence. They're in
No, it's
opposite
a
The
directions.
residence.
Aww.
Ooh, blessing for Aura.
Lady Tieflin's got to stick
Thank
together.
you.
Yay!
Thanks,
Aw,
Lita.
little tieflings. Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so there wouldn't have been a chance that I saw any of that.
No, none of us saw that.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure because I know I exited the front.
Yeah, let's look around for something. Are there any like sacks or cloths or clothes or anything we could?
Yeah. So there are plenty of discarded
Towels,
like
I don't
ore sacks.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, there are plenty
Grab
available.
it. Just
Grab it. Put the head in.
Yes. And I'm gonna put
Here,
this,
take this.
I'm putting this under my cloak and holding it so it goes invisible once it's under my cloak.
Great. Let's get out of here.
Yes, post haste.
So we walk out of the residence. You see Aura.
No, we see Starheart with the kid, and then we're gonna go back around. This way, back around to where we left.
And you two
Aura.
are invisible this time, so
Yes.
she doesn't see you.
Oh, yeah, that person has a really good point. Just leave everyone to find the body.
Oh, maybe I'll give her a nudge. I'll give her a nudge as we leave,
Who are you nudging?
and her back.
You're nudging me? I'm gonna go inside the building.
Just take the kid, okay? Meet me at Tequila Mockingbird.
We are already. I nudged him. And we're going.
Are we at different doors? Like they're at the back door and I'm at the front door?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on. Okay.
I thought I was at the front.
Picture a cartoony bone. There's one door on this side. There's one door on this side. Aura is out on this one.
Okay,
the rest
I
of you are
understand.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shoot. Can I tell the kid that he needs to run to Tequila Mockingbird?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
You
do
do
that.
that.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna run around to the back. Is there anything to start a fire?
In that building?
Yep.
It wouldn't burn. The majority of the building is made of copper. So the only thing that would be burning is
Okay, is there anything to cause could cause an earthquake?
If she's in the back now that we've seen her. Let's just leave. The kid doesn't see anything.
That kid, do you see how many other kids are in this
No
place?
one. There's no evidence of us being in there.
Oh my gosh.
We just need to leave.
you hear a collective high-pitched like chorus of screams from a bunch of young throats.
Wait, what do you mean?
That's our cue. Let's go.
Just,
They saw it? How many? Oh, god damn it.
well,
went- I
you
mean,
would
they went in
assume
the
most
back.
most of the kids probably went to see what happened. Your guess is they found the headless, hacked up body.
Let's go.
I agree. Let's go. We're going now. Bye bye.
No bag of holding, by the way. I hear the screams, and I'm gonna peel off toward the back,
I'm going to
You're already in the back.
the front.
I'm gonna cause my do another transmute thing, and I'm gonna cause my voice to boom super loud,
And then I'm just going to yell for everyone to get out because it's not safe. So anyone who hasn't already seen this, I'm just going to say everyone needs to get out.
Yep. Kids scatter. They leave. They're all just covered in soot. They don't have shoes on. They're just going every which way.
Well, I hope he'll pay for therapy.
Thank you for the follow, sarcastic
Oh.
and cynical.
I came back, by the way, and I pulled a. There, he signed it.
Well, it's his will. We can't have it.
You said sign it. We have to go now.
All right. I'll take the
Well, see you later.
I'll take the assassin's dagger I have and to the door.
Okay.
It's probably a terrible choice, but
Tight.
time to go.
Let's go back to the Assassin's Guild.
Yes, that's where we go. We go back there.
So you all collect back up
Wait,
there?
do you still have a kid with you?
No, I
she
told him
should
to go
send
to Tequila Mockingbird.
Yeah. Here, kid, go to a bar.
It's one of the only safe places I know in this place. I don't know it too well.
Just Three Stooges
there?
committed murder.
That's pretty much what happened right now.
I got my sword. I don't care.
Yeah.
He's there. He'll know what to do. I trust him.
Okay, so we need to GTFO.
We're already gone.
Okay,
Yeah.
Lubo and I already skedaddled.
You,
Oh yeah.
you go back to the Assassin's Guild. Hush this time doesn't make his normal appearance. He's just sort of mincing around waiting for you.
Oh.
That's a Ryanism.
All set.
Mincing around.
Do we invisible right outside the door?
No, we definitely go inside invisible.
And then
Yeah. It's in this bag. Here it is.
Let's see it.
There you go.
Let's see it.
Fine.
turn it upside down.
Yep,
You
okay.
can do this.
It falls backwards, like on the neck stump, and slops so you can just see the hair and just a bunch of blood.
Okay. I'm just gonna move it with my foot.
Oh, God.
What?
Here you go.
Oh, God, don't.
And the jaw's like, it's all covered
this.
in
You've got
just
this.
soot and mess from everything
Yeah.
that was in the bag
That's
before.
him.
Yeah,
Promise.
definitely him.
Mr. Black.
He sort of casts his hand over it. His eyes roll in the back of his head.
He's checking. He's checking.
All right. Is your payment 60 gold?
Thank you.
65.
60 gold.
Split 4
You said 65.
ways.
Did I?
Yep.
Did I?
What?
Shit. I
Did you
think
not write it down?
I did not write it down. Did you write it down?
65.
It was 55.
Yeah, because I almost upped it to 70, but I felt better.
All right.
He reaches into his pocket and throws the extra 5 at you.
Yeah, that's for you then.
Or to you, not angrily. He's just,
Ow,
yeah,
God,
he's like,
what? Yeah. Oh. All right. 5 gold. Thank you. Super rich. I can buy another poetry.
About the cutlass problem.
The what?
Who?
Snips.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That's next.
Yes, that's definitely on the agenda.
Good.
Well,
That's more in the Aura's repertoire. So she will be heading up that, I
gonna
think.
connect with her and take care of it.
Yes, of course.
See you later.
Can we? Oh, I think. Can we wait here for them to get back? Can we just kind of wait here in the lounge?
Make yourself at home.
Oh, good.
I thought we. Did we not follow them? Are we not there? I thought we were there.
I think
for some
you're
reason.
all recollecting, but you're coming from
Okay,
different
I
places.
thought
So
we
yeah,
were there.
you walk in a couple minutes later. He offers you wine.
It's good years.
We just
What?
stay here for
Good years.
No, let's stay here and lay low for a little bit.
Oh,
Sure.
yep.
Thank you, Ash.
Pops a cork.
To further wonderful.
Oh, tea, please.
I don't have tea.
Well, that's fine. I'll just take it.
Yep, it's good.
Here we go.
Try it.
For you.
To a job
Thank you.
done.
To another,
It comes with time. Don't feel bad.
to another
But
soul
maybe be
down.
quieter next time. We do operate in the shadows to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
Right.
Silence. Well, we did some invisibility stuff. so
Yep,
that
yep,
worked.
we did great.
pretty good.
We did not.
Front
proud of
doors are for amateurs.
I'm just gonna set it down because I'm not gonna drink it.
Okay. Here you go.
No, I've already got one.
But have more.
No,
If
I'm good.
one of your
Right.
associates has time, perhaps they could go back up to the house. I believe all the children have scattered.
Clean up,
Yes.
of course.
Thank you.
Does that cost anything? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the service we offer. That's the easy part.
Oh, well, that's
He
good.
snaps his fingers here. As people you did not see have now popped somewhere else.
It's being taken care of now.
Yes, very good. Efficient on that, are we?
Very.
Okay. Well, well, we'll see you next time when we have. Oh, no. What do you need from?
What item do you require of Snips?
Item.
His head.
Oh. That's tricky. Check his person. You'll find what I need.
All right. His person. Shall we?
Is there a place where Snips frequents?
Yeah, I've never seen him outside the guild except on business. He's almost always there, surrounded by his own men. It'd be tricky to find him by himself.
Great.
But pray that you do. He's enough on his own.
Very good.
No. Nope.
Rumor Bard has that good idea. It's so bad. You're an asshole, but it's so good.
All right.
Snacks.
Well, let's go finding this guy.
Yes, that's. I'm going to lay down for a little bit.
Are you all right?
I've had enough for one day, thank you.
But
Yep.
you need 2 more.
I know. Listen. It doesn't. I'm not. This is the end of
We
the.
have
2
one
more
more
to
day
do.
to do
Might as
this.
well get it
Isn't the-
over with.
It's
And
one
the-
more day for 2 more souls.
I wasted a lot of energy
We,
on that one.
Clearly, but we need to pick this up. We need to pick up the pace.
Okay, Danny, where are we at in time?
In time, we're about to wrap up.
Okay.
So this will be the first thing that you do 2 weeks from now.
Because we are dark next week. Or no.
Well, something else will be happening
Sounds
next
like
week. We'll keep you posted. But yeah,
Okay.
it won't be Sahlen's Legacy next week, but then we'll be back in 2 weeks. But there will be a show next Tuesday. Make sure you turn in tomorrow night for Perception Check. Before we wrap, is there any like final isms, things that you all would like to accomplish? Yes, sir.
I'd like to get my swords replaced
Yes.
from Klaxon.
All right. You go down to Klaxon. He's
Yes.
less than happy to see you.
All right, I'm back. I still love your sign, by the way. Best part in town.
Thanks.
Visited another shop. Sign was not as cool as yours.
Yeah,
thank
Super
you.
cool. It literally just painted a piece of wood.
yeah.
Yours, amazing.
What was that again?
I can't remember. Anyway, the swords. Here they are.
Right.
If you could just repair the Fran is just super annoying. Yeah. You hear her.
I'll take care of it.
Back to the springy sticks.
Nah,
pick it up
Mr.
tomorrow.
Sheffy.
All right. Thank you, Klaxon. Love your work. Pew, pew, pew,
Yeah, stop blowing it up.
Blowing what up?
My work.
Oh, right.
Queen keeps me informed.
Copy that. Cheers.
Are you still around?
Starheart, do you want to come help me get food and supplies for Cab since he's here?
Yeah. Also, I was wondering if I could talk to you about your heart beast some.
Oh, yes, of course.
What's his name?
It's
I wrote
it's
it down
Hailstorm.
someplace.
He's very quiet. He's, you know, they say the pets are like the masters, and so he doesn't do much, which is fine. Just he's here.
Beast named.
Scaled, part horse, part dragon.
Can I like give him a pat?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Well, he's not aggressive. He's just there, I guess.
Are they like their masters?
Oh, no, companions.
But you said that he's like you.
Oh,
Right?
well, he you know, others, you know, I feel like, you know, the animal, what are they called again?
Heart beasts?
Heart beasts, you know, portray that of who they are, you know, closely associated with.
Oh, okay. What happens if he gets hurt? Do you hurt too?
No, not quite like that. I mean, feelings-wise, emotionally, yes. He's been with me for a while. If he gets hurt, you know, that's
That's that.
we don't want that. We don't
Yeah.
want that. That's why I try and keep him mostly out of combat. Like myself, we are very squishy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Little does Nitsage know, we've secretly replaced quiet old Hailstorm for Kelrick.
So that's so funny. Yeah. So off to Cab to get him food. I bet he eats a lot, and thankfully we've gotten paid very handsomely. I think we should go and get him some food. We want to try and look for.
Actually, I think it'd be better to start murdered.
What?
No, there's a lot in the chat.
They think that you took her aside to kill her, and she should kill you.
Murdered Nitsa. No.
You do see coming in from the live gate when you get back down to the central disc where you find Cab. There are hunters and foragers and stuff who come in with wheelbarrows that will then go up to the market district. So this is how they sort of like stock everything. So this is probably your best bet to find cab-sized goods before it gets up to the market.
Cab, what do you like? There's kind of a buffet here. Coming in. Right. Yes. Okay.
Oh, he wants to eat a sheep.
Well, I think anything might be nice. Yes, okay. Well, how many? One sheep? 2 sheep? 3 sheep? Okay, that's 10. All of them. So okay. Okay. So I'm gonna find a.
So not a cabbage.
Right. No, not cabbage. I think cabbage is what his food eats. So that's an inside joke for me. So so we're gonna find a hunter or tracker and.
There's actually a shepherd. So just outside the forest, it's also where they keep like farmlands, and they have some stuff. It's all outside the mountain, but they do bring in when it's time for slaughter. They bring in. So there are several sheep coming.
Excuse us, sir. Can we trouble you to? We need to feed this, and we'd like to pay you for 10 of your sheep.
Right. 10?
Yes.
Okay.
No, but only the ones that are very old and already dying, please.
Well, these are the healthiest. They're ready to be slaughtered.
Oh, good. We'll help you slaughter them.
I'm a vegetarian. This makes me very uncomfortable.
Do you want Cap to starve because
No.
you?
No.
Well, I've got a buyer. It's they're paying me 24 gold for the lot because they planned to use them for milking. But if you can top that, I'm willing to go find another batch.
We'll pay you 40. We'll pay you 40 because we are cutting into your stock.
Oh my gosh! Stop on your head.
Well, I just feel bad.
As you're talking, he's just running a rope through their collars, and he's like,
Here you go.
Now listen, at 40 now. I would like to make it maybe a negotiation with you. What if we paid you 40 now, and 40 gold for this sheep, for the 10 sheep, and then you keep stock for our friend here until the time being.
I will do my best.
And then 20 gold for the 10 after that. Okay, thank you.
he shakes on it.
I'll get back to breeding once we're... Okay.
Yes, of course.
Breeding them. You understand?
He
got
hands
excited.
the
It's funny,
10
this
sheep.
one's not Scottish.
The 10 sheep. They're all from all over. Different houses, different places. They didn't start in the mountain.
So, yes.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. What?
Thanks for the follow.
That's
Sylvie.
for, yes, please.
He grabs the rope,
Eat it. Oh,
and it's like a candy necklace for him, or like a candy bracelet.
Rock candy.
So he just holds it up.
I'm gonna shield my eyes. I'm shielding my
yes,
eyes.
I'm going to.
Oh God! No!
Maybe I didn't want to watch it either.
Going through all of them, he's so happy.
Okay.
Nitz is
So
just
happy. You see
Happy.
mothers covering the eyes of their children.
Nitz is just vomited by now.
Yes.
And I walk out with like a big slab of meat. And I'm like, what I miss? Oh! Dinner time. Just right on time.
Cheers.
He starts flossing with the rope. You can still hear the
Cheers,
bells that
Gab.
were around the sheep and collars.
Cab, if he would like grilled meat next time, so the children don't
Rumor
have to
vibes.
witness
Rumor
it.
says, break time's over, sheep. Back to breeding.
Do you want this cooked?
I think you said cooked wrong, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. Next time.
Next time we'll
Yes.
have it cooked.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I hope I did this. Starheart. I did this for you. I want to show you that I'm still me, and I still want to help you.
Even though you kill people?
Yes, even though we all kill people.
You bought him some sheep? That's
Yeah.
nice of you.
Thank you.
How much you pay for it?
I paid it handsomely.
Really?
I paid him well for the sheep.
Well, thank you. Don't know if it makes it. Oh, I'm about to kill, but thank you. Thank you.
Yes, well,
You
my
didn't pay
pleasure.
too much for those sheep.
It doesn't matter.
They're not worth that much. I've seen better sheep.
Hanging around sheep?
Probably worth, I don't know, how many sheep were that?
I mean, 10 sheep.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow, Cillian Strange, and thank you for your kind words. Please come back tomorrow for our Zany show with our felted friends.
It's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
Pretty dang ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Anyway, 10 sheep probably worth 15 gold.
Okay, well,
Hope you didn't pay much more than that.
it doesn't matter. We needed to feed Cab, so we
And you
have a
did.
source now.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Where'd you get that?
There's some vendor inside.
There's some guy walking around just like,
My meat stick.
Meat stick.
Oh, nowhere.
Oh, my side hurts. I need to go to the bathroom.
uh-oh.
Okay.
Any other quick pressing business? Good? Good.
I can hang tight on mine.
All right. Okie dokie. Write it down. It's going to be a minute. All right. You finding somebody? All right. So everyone, stick around, please. We're going to find somebody to raid. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for helping out with all of your donations. Help this channel. It helps us get closer to our goal of getting a studio so that we can do this much more often. We can. It'll be quicker for us to get up, quicker for us to shut down and do extra new shows and all that stuff. The idea is more content, more often. That's the reason we want a space. And we're still hunting for places that'll work for us. We found a couple very, very close contenders. We're still trying to narrow it down to a space that has both good space for camera and good space for audio, good location for audio. Anyway, too much information. We're looking for a space. So make sure you stick around for this raid. Give all your love to the next channel. We're raiding our friends over at Scabby Rooster. They are fantastic. They do all kinds of cool LARPing stuff. They're currently transforming their space into a fantasy tavern. Where
is-
players
I want to go to there.
LARP. It's super dope. It's
Do you think we
Fab
can-
and Knox, and
Do you think we can convince him to call it the Tequila Mockingbird?
probably not, because it's the Scabby Rooster.
Oh, fine. That's a cool name too.
But yeah, so that's the hap. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night for Perception Check, which is our show with our fabulous filtered friends, and Monday nights now officially, or did it move? Yeah, Sunday or Monday night we'll have Cinephilia with Art and Will, which is our movie talk show, and I got to finish up quickly before it just automatically jumps over. So I've been Danny, your DM.
Diva! Star!
Haley, Aura.
Justin Nitzage.
Andrew, boo boo.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Goodbye.